Champions League is back. Ciao Juventini of the world. My name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. Champions League is back. Beppe is back. Watch along pre-game, watch along post-game, all on this video. I hope you are ready. People are saying, Beppe, you're always late. No, because it brings good luck. It always brings good luck. And then, you know, the time that people are arriving. Attenzione, this Champions League match day 7. Atalanta just won 5-0. Monaco is still winning at the moment with 3 minutes to play against Aston Villa 1-0. Hey, I'm speaking about the other teams, guys, because in that really strange new format, every game, even if it's not directly linked to Juve, because there is no group stage, or at least there are no different group at one group, every single game matters. So we will also follow the other result that starts to be really important. The most important thing, of course, it's that Juventus win today. That's the most important thing. From the moment that we are winning and securing the 3 points today, then we can think about the other ones. But in the meanwhile, of course, we are curious, which means we will look. We will look at what is happening. We already have up that side. We have the lineups that are here. We have the tactical pad that is already here with Juve, but also with the lineups of Brugge. So the two teams are here. We have the watch along that is ready. We have the stats that are here. Of course, it's all on 0 at the moment because the stars is not yet at the moment. It will start in a few seconds. We have everything set and everything is ready for a beautiful epic day and night of football. The Champions League is back, which is extremely interesting, the Champions League. Why? Because it's the most prestigious competition, the one that the entire world is speaking about, the competition that makes us dream. The last time that we won, we had that shirt on. The last time that we played in Brugge, we had a yellow shirt that I have the pleasure to have in my collection. Maybe later I will bring it back here so that you can see it as well. But let me first say thank you to all the people here in the chat. Why? Because without you, this channel would not work. Without your support, this channel would not exist. So thank you to all the people that are deciding that instead of looking and watching and listening to the commentators on television, they prefer to stay here with me on the channel, interacting with me, but also between you in the chat. Guys, you are just really more Juventini than you guys. It's not possible. Let me say also thank you to Nicolotti, 31 months as a member on the channel, 0-2 with Cope Manners, finally in Champions League, and a goal of Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez, I impressed a lot. Two players that were decisive against Milan. Nico Gonzalez, that we didn't speak a lot about in the post-game of Juve-Milan, but in the day after we spoke a lot about it because we identified how crucial he was in that game, especially after watching the game a second time. Ciao also to Jan Reichel, that becomes a new member of the channel. Look, we have 31 months of loyalty, and then we have a newcomer that is also dreaming about 31 months of loyalty. Hey, 1 and 31. Attention, I believe that the most that you can have on the channel is 36 or 38 months, which is wow. Let me check. I don't know if I can check it. 20 months here. I have people with anyway, I don't know. I don't remember. Let me know, guys, how much you have, because I don't remember. But also all the other people, the other Juventini of the world that we have on the channel. Look at that. Look at that. How many Juventini we have? We have 35,696, so I'm quite confident to say that we will go over 35,700 today. It's just depending on you. It's one click away. Clicking here on the subscribe button if you didn't yet, but also, of course, on the like button. Like button, that is extremely important. It costs you 0, and it's helping me and the channel so much. Let me say also hello to Massimo Pegoli, 28 months, 3-1. Hopefully not 3-1. I prefer having 1-3 because we are playing away. Massimo Pegoli. The goals of Nico Gonzalez, of Cope Manners, and Loca Loca that is starting as well today. Some people were saying no. Yesterday, if you were there live with us, we said it's impossible that he will not start. I don't believe that he will not start today. It would make totally no sense. So some people were wrong in their predicted lineup, but here on the channel, we were not wrong. Ciao Bogdan Gradisteanu. Ciao Bebo. Stavros. Gianluca Ghiselli. Alessandro is there as well in the chat. Rise and Cross. Don Simon. Doogie Doogie is on the thumbnail. Beppe, do you know what Motta is cooking. Well, I don't know what Motta is cooking, but I know what Cristiano Giuntoli is cooking. Cristiano Giuntoli that officially, or at least in words, verbal, because you know that in Mercato, Mons, it's not always that you have to trust the sporting director, but at least the sporting director, Cristiano Giuntoli, said, look, we are thinking about entries more than exits. Vlahovic and Dugi are off the market. We have no intention to let them go. He didn't say Cambiaso. He didn't speak about Andrea, but he spoke about the two other ones. We are thinking about entries. Vlahovic and Dugi are not there. It's true that Dusan Vlahovic is on the bench. I will tell you, I will reveal you in a second when we are going towards the starting lineups, because the game is starting in 16 minutes. Ciao Juve corner cast. Ciao James Stanislavski, Juve, Igor Todorovic, Daniel White. We have Ramtin Esfandiaris, Shashko, Ciao Shashko, 1897, Nick McCaleb, Juve Fino. Natasha is there as well. Explore and discover the channel of GJustjuve. Grande Mas M. Joe Maloof. Predictions. Wait a bit. Ciao Nino Sport. I received your message. I was writing and then I need to answer a phone call, so I didn't finish. But wait, after the game, I will come back to you. I know that you will not sleep because it will be quite early where you live. I will probably, before getting to sleep, answer your message. That was really, really beautiful. Thank you, Nino. Hazan Mohamed, 1 down. Aston Villa lost, 7 more to lose, and obviously we win. He's already making the calculation. I told you how important the other scores will be. Atalanta destroyed Sturm Graz 5-0, and they are starting to secure their top 8. I told you, if you go back to I believe the day after the draws of Champions League, I told you, don't believe that it will be Atalanta will have an easy one. Some people said, Beppe, you're crazy. They are playing against a few big teams there. You are totally crazy, Beppe. I told you it would be easy for Atalanta. And look at that. They are nearly in the top 8 secured. Beppe is not late. He's just on Italian time. Indeed, ciao Steve Cano, ciao Sasha, that was there before me today. Orion 45. Anyone see the Tonali rumors? I answered before the rumors started in the video of this morning. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Let me show you. Let me show you in a second. I don't know if you will be able to hear it or not, but in the video of this morning, if you listen carefully, what will you hear? I don't know if you will be able to hear it. Maybe redirecting that money to somewhere. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if you hear it or not. I will play it again. Maybe redirecting that money to somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if if you hear it or not. But I said maybe redirecting that money somewhere else. Tonali. I don't know. I said this morning. I was anticipating it. You see, Cristiano Giuntoli. We don't want to do outgoing Mercato. It's true that he mentioned the name Dusan Vlahovic and Douglas Luiz. He didn't mention the ones of Andrea Cambiaso. So let's go towards the starting lineup of Juve, because that's always important. The starting lineup of Juve are Di Gregorio into the goal. Savona, that is back on the right side of the field as a right back. We have Gatti, we have Kalulu, and Cambiaso on the left side of the field. Locatelli Capitano today, again confirmed. We have Dugi that is starting today. Wea on the right side, Cope Manners, Bangula on the left, and Nico Gonzalez. So if we go to the first, we go towards the Brugge lineup, and then we will come back in detail about the one of Juve. If we go back to if we go for the first time on the Brugge lineup, we see that they are playing with that 4-3-3. Mignolet, that is an excellent goalkeeper. I don't know if you ever watched Brugge or not, but Mignolet is really a good goalkeeper. With Sabé Ordones, 20 years old, center back. Pay attention to that guy. If Giuntoli is there, and he's there because he came back not from Torino, but from London. London is calling. You should watch that young kid. 20 years old, really good. Really good. Ordones. Then you have Mechele, and you have De Kuiper on the left side. Onyedika is there in the midfield with Jashari and Van Aken. Van Aken, that is the real engine of Bruges. Talbi, Jutgla, we know Jutgla, or at least I know Jutgla. And then you have Solzis, there on the left side in that 4-3-3. It's a big team. It's a big team. It's an important team in Belgium. It's a team that already did 10 points in Champions League in 10 games. They lost, it's true, against Milan 3-1, even if, honestly, before Milan started to play and to deliver, Brugge was really into that game. They were really into that game. If we are looking at our lineup, and you see that today we are playing in yellow with a second kit, they got into the goal. McKennie, that had a small little muscle fatigue. We were even doubting if he would travel with the team. He traveled with the team. He is there on the bench together with us, but Motta didn't want to risk him. We know how important he is. We have a game against Napoli. If he was 100% in form, probably would have played today to close the discussion of our Champions League top 24. But McKennie on the bench is okay. Savona continues there. We have Gatti, Kalulu that are playing game in, game out, game in, game out, game in, game out. Cambiaso that is playing, even if there are big voices. He was not the best one against Milan, but Cambiaso is there on the left side of the field. Then we have Locatelli, Douglas Luiz, Cope Manners. Don't start with your discussion, but Cope Manners has a 10. We saw that in the last two games. He was there on paper, but when we were looking at the heat maps, he didn't play as a number 10. Also because Nico Gonzalez will be there. So Cope Manners will probably play like this, but at the moment, before really going into detail, let me put him here at the moment, and then we'll see how we will play. We know it. Kenan Yildiz went out at half time against Milan because of muscle fatigue. We were stressed. He would have loved to continue. Nobody wanted to take any risk. At the end, the change there, Wea was even decisive because we even played high, not only with Mbangula that played really high on the first half, but also with Wea in that second half. There were some rumors that Wea would play with inverted foot on the left, inverted foot as well from Bangula on the right side to replicate a bit what Kenan Yildiz is doing. But if we are looking at the lineup of Juve, they are actually changing them. And we go back with Bangula on the left, Wea on the right side. So that's important as well. Then, of course, if they change into the game, we will be the first one to say it. We will be the first one to say it. But at the moment, that's how we are lining up. Give me... and make, please, abstraction of Cope Manners there, because probably will not see that. Give me your feelings about that lineup. Give me your feelings about that lineup. Are you happy? Are you not happy? On the bench, who do we have? We have a few players there. We have Perin Pinsoglio, Rui, McKennie, Thuram. And it's funny because last time that we played in Bruges against Bruges in their home, it was 2005 and Thuram was not playing the home game or the game in the Jan Breidel Stadium. He played the return game when we were playing in the Delle Alpi back then in 2005. Important to know. So Thuram, Papa, was not playing against Bruges. Today, Thuram is resting. We have a Fagioli, Yildiz on the bench, Adzic, Conceição that is back, Dusan Vlahovic, and that's it, I believe. And that's it, I believe. I think that all the other players are there. Colomwani is not there in Champions League. Alberto Costa is not there in Champions League. Colomwani, that should be official probably tomorrow, as I, not tomorrow, like I anticipated a few days ago. I will start now reading your comments about the starting lineup, but we already have a beautiful comment here from Zaki Warfa. Zaki, that is telling us, and thank you for a beautiful donation. I'm glad that Dusan isn't playing. He had so many chances with little improvement. I've been saying every player should play on merit, and on past, that didn't happen. I partially agree. I partially don't agree. And I believe that Thiago Motta would not really agree with you on that one, about that merit part. Because when you are saying the players should play on merit, I totally agree with that one. Even if stability is sometimes important, sometimes you need to give chances to players that need a bit of a second chance. But it's not that much that discussion. It's the problem that we had nobody. Is the problem that we had nobody. And yesterday, if you listen to the words of Thiago Motta in press conference about Dusan Vlahovic, what did he say? Was he out because of energy, because of the comeback from injury, was not at 100% against Milan? Thiago Motta said no. It was not because of that. It was a tactical choice to let him on the bench. Important. Then he said, tomorrow I cannot tell you if he will play or not. We see with the lineup that he's not playing today. And then he continues saying, now we have a lot of options. That is partially answering your question why in the past it was not on merit, because there was nobody else. One time it was Douglas Luiz that was injured. One time it was Thuram. One time it was Conceição. One time it was if you're speaking about the past few years. Okay. Then okay. I understand. This is more clear with your second message. I was thinking in the beginning of the season, because Dusan Vlahovic, we know that he was playing every single game. Oh, damn. I'm superstitious, guys. And there is one thing that I totally forgot to do. I forgot to update on my Excel chart the last game against Milan. Lineup, minutes per player. And I know that when I'm not doing that, we are not winning. Disaster. No, okay. I didn't update Atalanta, Torino, and Juve. We won against Milan. Okay, the superstition is gone. Okay. I forgot to do Atalanta, Torino. Because of the Saudi Arabia trip. No, it takes a lot, guys. It takes a lot. Because the Excel file, you cannot even imagine how it looks like. If I show you the Excel file, you will be crazy. Do I have it somewhere here? Wait. Look. You will be crazy. You will say, Bep, you have a life, or you have a wife, a kid. What is happening with you? Guys, if you are looking at the... look, this is, per game, every player. Then you have also color codes. Like when they have yellow cards, of course, I put them in yellow. When they score, I put them in italic. When they are subbed out, I put them in red. The subs are here. Then you have here all the stats. The starters, how many games they started, how many games they play with the minutes that they play. We have the goals, we have the assists, we have the yellow, we have a double. That means 2 yellow cards. Of course, this is Serie A, but you have also Champions League, you have Coppa Italia, you have Supercoppa, then you have last season as well, all the games of last season. You have here some calculation files to understand a bit. Ragazzi, how crazy is Beppe? Can you please tell me how crazy is Beppe? Because, of course, you can find all that information on Transfer Market, but I love to have them by myself. Guys, this is what it is. No, because I love to see what I want to see immediately with a click, No, I will not speak about Tonali. Now, if you want to speak about Tonali, you will need to come back after the game. Guys, now the teams are already entering the field. And can I let you listen a bit of that Champions League, or at least listening to it myself?
Avec du talent, il y a du vrai talent là-bas, c'est clair, entouré par les plus vieux qui ont 26 ans. C'est vraiment encore très jeune par rapport à l'équipe de Bruges où il y a des joueurs de 30 ans et plus de 30 ans.
26 ans, c'est là avec Enrico Gatti, l'un des défenseurs centraux de cette équipe de la Juve. On pourrait en parler de lui comme un tarmature, puisque venu de Frosinone et il y a 2 ans à peine, il est maintenant dans la squadra.
The champions! The champions! Do, 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 do. The champions! Allez, dai! Die Juve. A lot of people that are supporting Juve, that are living in Belgium, that are there today in the Jan Breidel Stadium to follow the team. It was really difficult to have some tickets. To tell you, I didn't had any opportunity to have tickets today. But I'm happy. I'm happy because I missed already the Supercoppa here on the channel. I missed, I don't know what other game here when I was traveling, for example, Juve Lazio or Udinese Juve. So I'm super happy to be there. People are saying, Beppe, it's a beautiful jacket. Look, when I'm flying like, woo! And then, of course, the shirt is already on. I promised you that I would take out the black and white t-shirt that I had yesterday. Ragazzi e ragazze, the game will start in a few seconds because it's already 2 minutes before. I repeat you, for the people that are watching, please, no spoilers if I am 20 seconds later than you. We see that Bruges will play a kind of 4-2-3, 4-1-2, 4-2-3-1 with Van Aken. That could possibly be the more advanced one. Let's see if it's a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. Exactly the same question that we have for Juve. Will we play a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3? GJustjuve is saying, Beppe, I am in the stadium as we speak. Je te donne mes ressentiments en live. GJustjuve regarde le match. Mais si tu veux nous envoyer 2-3 photos, on prend. Si la connexion internet est bonne, hein, je suis pas certain, mais oui. Also, we have today, we have a live person. We have a person that is live there. Attenzione. We have someone that is live there that will give us the feelings, maybe, you know, the things that we don't see from the sideline. So GJustjuve, pay attention. Now, when GJustjuve is writing, let me know, because then it's important information. GJustjuve. Ciao Ninip Baranto, maximum of likes. That's what is the request of Ninip from Sweden. Let's see if we have a maximum of chat. No, we don't have a maximum of like. Only 164 at the moment, which is absolutely a huge big shame. Shame on you guys. Shame on you. If we don't reach 200 at least before the start of the game, you know that it will bring extremely bad luck. You have 1 minute, not even. You have 30 seconds to do it. So maximum of like, otherwise it will bring bad luck. In the meanwhile, I will, of course. So we have 172. It's the moment to like the video. Otherwise it will bring bad luck, and it is because of you. 196, it's not yet done, so you have a few seconds. Pay attention, pay attention. It's now the moment to do it. Yes, we start the game, and we did it right on time. More than 200 likes, because we are at 207. Die. Juve. That is starting. You know that we are playing in the away shirt, like we played with the away shirt in 2005. It's Federico Gatti that is on the ball as we speak. Kalulu, fantastic game as well against his ex-team Milan in the weekend. We'll come back on Dusan Vlahovic a bit later. I want a maximum of prediction as well in the chat now. It's the moment to tell me what you think the score will be between Brugge and Juve. The timer. Bravo. The timer. I forgot the timer. Everything is set, guys. The right screen as well. 1-4. 0-2. There are a lot of people with the 0-2. I don't know because I tell you, at home they don't lose since 22 games. I believe in total. It was 22 games ago that they lost the game at home. In the meanwhile, they played home, they played away. It's a team that comes from 5 wins in a row, 18 games unbeaten in all competitions. So it's a big team. It's a big team. Juventus that is starting to play with intensity, but now they lost the ball. Pay attention, because we have a shot. Oh, the first shot is coming from Jutkla, the number 9, the really physical number 9 from Club Brugge or Bruges, depending if you are pronouncing it in Dutch, which is the local language in Brugge. Actually, it's West Vlaams. So in West Vlaanderen, West Flanders, you pronounce it Brugge with a H instead of a G. Actually, a bit like Max Allegri back then was speaking, you know, Halma, he was saying the C, he was saying H. Well, here in Bruges, they are speaking with the H instead of the G. So Brugge. For the small information. There are a lot of Juventini from Belgium in the stadium. Great atmosphere. Yeah, I was absolutely not hesitant about that. And we know it. And they are totally crazy supporter from Belgium, so they will put a lot of vibes there in the stadium and supporting Juve with that 12th man also away, which is always important. At the moment, Juventus is in the domination of the ball. We see it on internet here, the stats that are telling us that Juventus has a ball possession at the moment from 80%. Locatelli, Capitano, fantastic, the best midfielder of the entire Serie A this season. Giving it on the left to Bangula that is coming back to Bruges where he played with the youth academy before going to Anderlecht, where he has been spotted by Tognozzi and Manna. And after 1 season of youth Anderlecht, they took him to Vinovo before his permanent transfer to La Continassa, where he's now playing and surprising all of us with the first team. Bangula scored a fantastic, beautiful goal against Milan, the youngest foreign player to ever score against the Rossoneri. Samu Bangula, that is a starter for the very first time in Champions League. He never started. And he's doing it in a field that he knows really well. Probably, I'm not sure, but probably if I would ask, probably he would tell me that he has been. Attenzione, because there is a counter-attack again with Jude Glad. He's opening on the second post. Solis was running behind the ball. There is Savona immediately on him to man-mark and to protect him. Timothy Weah on the ball. Looks like, indeed, like Juventus told us on the papers, Weah on the right side with Bangula on the left. So no inverted feet on the wings. It's time to keep a clean sheet, Beppe. And we know that the goal difference also matters in Champions League, but I will tell you, the 3 points are important. The ranking and the scores today. Well, we know that Benfica already opened the score against Barcelona. 1-0 for Benfica. Immediately, boom, boom, and a goal of Pavlidis. Today it's important. It's a big game. At halftime, we'll go towards the ranking. Biomas Beppe. I have no idea what Biomas means, but I believe it means Ciao Beppe. We will need 2 victories, and it depends also about the other ones. The fact that Aston Villa lost today is already a good one, but we need to pay attention, of course, to a Monaco that is also surprising. No. I told you, I always warned you and I always told you, Brugge is not there just to be a... They believe, they are well in the Jupiler League, that is the Belgian league. They are doing well there. They are well positioned, so they are second with 1 point of Genk. Really strong. And in Champions League, they are doing surprisingly well for a lot of people, except, of course, of the people that know about Brugge and are absolutely not surprised. And they believe, because to winning today, 13 points, also for them, it's a 100% qualification to the top 24. Dougie also really surprised about the Brazilian player that should have started against Stuttgart. We know that in the warm-up, like what happened to Conceição, he went out. Beautiful pass here from the Douglas Luiz that is opening in the verticality. Mignolet with his pink outfit that is taking that ball and putting it high in the sky for Mignolet. Timothy Weah on the right side. He is going with a cross that has been intercepted. Douglas Luiz on the ball. Guys, please pay attention, because this could also here be an important test for Douglas Luiz. What did I do? What did I do with the lineups? I messed up my lineups, guys. I totally messed up my lineups. I don't know why there is a copy-paste about Juve instead of Brugge here. Wait. Better. I wanted to change the color of the kit of the Brugge goalkeeper, and actually I totally messed up. Still a lot of ball possession for you, but at the moment, not really being dangerous. Look at the work that Nico Gonzalez is doing in dropping to actually free up a Teun Koopmeiners, playing and giving him the availability to play a bit more as a mezzala on the right. Juve chance in the stadium. Yeah. Without any doubt. I repeat for the people that do not know, in Champions League, 1 goal for Kenan Yildiz 2 goals for Weston McKennie, 1 goal for Nico Gonzalez. You remember that first game against PSV. 4 goals, Dusan Vlahovic, 1 goal, Conceição. Except of Nico Gonzalez, all the other players are on the bench today and are not participating from the first minute. So no, Bangula never scored in Champions League. No goal, no assist for Bangula, but honestly, he played only twice for a total of 17 minutes. It was difficult for him to score if you only played a few minutes there. Mignolet. Yeah, the possession is good, but I'm never doubting the possession. The possession is always good. Mignolet with a huge big pressing of Bangula. The Kaper, good player. I remember I watched him with the youth back then. And here you have a beautiful tackle from Douglas Luiz to block before the ball went to Van Aken, the captain of Club Brugge. Manu Locatelli in zoom. 2 captains will be important today. Locatelli, not only to try to disturb Van Aken, but also in his building phase. We were speaking about Locatelli earlier, about how great he was in Serie A. Best Serie A midfielder of the season so far. In everything, in every single stat. Bruges that is playing extremely fast now. Pay attention to that velocity. Douglas Luiz, beautiful to intercept it and block. And block him. Don't lose that ball, Dougie Dougie. Dougie Dougie that is watching, studying. He prefers to go. Oh, the idea was not bad at all, but that ball goes in. Throw in for the black and white team. And there was a mini foul from Gatti, of course, but they were intelligent in playing it extremely fast. It didn't start bad, it's true. What do I see so far? A team that has the intention to play, but a Bruges that is answering. Probably Juve was expecting a Bruges maybe a bit more studying, paying attention, a bit more safe in the beginning. Surprised by Juve. It's absolutely not that, because Bruges is also playing. Bangula on that right side. Samu playing again for Dougie. Douglas Luiz prefers to go safe instead of going and looking for Tim Weah. Locatelli, Douglas Luiz. It's all in one touch at the moment, huh? Locatelli opening again, always finding that left side of the field that we are using a lot, maybe too much. Tunnel on Talbi. Beautiful recuperation here, beautiful play with Douglas Luiz that is in that midfield, always searched by his teammates. Mamma mia, what a tackle. We have Cope Manners that is giving it back. We have Kalulu extremely high on the field. Sam Bangula, Daisamu, obliged to go and find some control of the game with Douglas Luiz. Douglas is receiving, he's watching and he's giving. He's a bit that fluidity, playing. Waiting for him to have that invention. At a certain moment, that invention will come. Locatelli. He's asking also to Savona to go up. You saw the signs. Nico Gonzalez changing also here. Beautiful work. He's never losing the ball. Kalulu that prefers, instead of going to Cabias, immediately to Bangola. Long possession from the Bianconeri that today are dressed in yellow. What a fantastic ask of the ball. Attenzione, Cambiaso for Cope Manners. Cope Manners on his left foot. He's obliged to go wide to Tim Weah. Possession Juve. That starts to be a bit dangerous. They want to score early into that game. Federico Gatti. Yeah. Dougie is in one touch towards the back because he feels that first pressing to actually accelerating the game. So it's also a bit of strategy sometimes. He receives that ball in one touch, boom, he goes to the back to open the game really fast because he's the one behind that is actually going with these long passes on the left, on the right, or up. So it's not really to... It's not only to play in the back, to play safe. That's not the intention of what I'm seeing so far from Douglas Luiz. He's waiting for the moment where also him can go and has that vision of someone can receive that ball. But you see what happened just now? He received that ball in one touch, he's giving it out the back, and then Locatelli goes really high. I believe it was for Nico Gonzalez that found the space, and lucky that ball didn't arrive at destination. Locatelli against Van Aken, physical duel. Locatelli is putting it in, throw-in, ball for Brugge. Well, I see the movements of someone that is dropping a lot to try to participate in the game as well. Koopmeiners, physical duels, Douglas Luiz that is trying to help, but physicality for Bruges that is able to take it. Attention, and the referee gave the benefit to continue to play. So it's Juventus that is able to recuperate that ball. Coach that has a lot of sympathy for Del Piero and Juventus, as he said yesterday in press conference, not happy with that decision of the referee. But once that you gave it, pay attention to the position of Andrea Cambiaso. Look where he was. He's receiving that ball. Juve, try to look also, indeed, a bit more towards the goal of Bruges. At the moment, we are playing high, we are pressing, we are also trying to play with some velocity, with some intensity, but looks like, indeed, we are looking at each other. The defenders are looking up. The offensive player, or the people that are there a bit more high on the field, are looking to the defenders, to our defenders. So we are looking on each other and we are not really facing the game. Maybe now with Savona, now we are attacking the goal, and that can be possibly something. Wea that decided, instead of going to Koopmeiners, to try himself, to try to dribble the Kuiper. The Kuiper is closing extremely well on Wea. That ball should stay on the field. Grande Gatti. No, so we tried something a bit more on the wings now. It didn't work. But for once we tried something. We saw Thiago Motta drinking from the bottle, and in the meanwhile, on the bench, we saw his assistant, Hugo, that was looking at the game, studying maybe some tactical change, some tactical move. Juve ball possession is reaching 70% after 15 minutes of the game. A sterile possession at the moment, even if you see that Juventus tries to play much faster in a lot of games. Beautiful pass here from Nico Gonzalez to Cambiaso. Cambiaso! Blocked by Sabe. And we go with Federico Gatti that carried that ball up. Douglas Luiz this time playing vertical to Nico Gonzalez. There was a foul. The referee says goes on. Wea! Blocked again another time, but at number 555, the Kuiper in support of Michele. Michele long out of the field. Juventus is putting some pressure now. Juventus is putting some pressure. Ale, oh. Barcelona already equalized in a moment, and Dortmund is already taking the lead in the Dallara Stadium of Bologna. Stuttgart is winning against Slovan. For the other result, for people that were interested, Andrea Cambiaso. Yeah. Weston, extremely important. But okay. Guys, Juventus is not playing bad at all, Juventus is not playing bad at all. Nico Gonzalez, you see the importance of Nico that is coming, keeping that ball, also able. He finds some joy in playing. This is an important one, I believe. Nico Gonzalez is probably a bit less obsessed by scoring himself. If he can, of course, he will do. But a bit less obsessed in that position to scoring. But he loves to feel that is involved into the game, to play the ball, which is also one of the requests of Thiago Motta. On the other side, like Coca-Cola, Nuka-Cola is saying 0 shots on target though, which is absolutely correct. Which is correct, because if we go to the stats, we have one attempt from Bruges that was far from the goal of Di Gregorio. 0 attempts, not even a shot on target, 0 attempts from Juve after a huge big domination of the game of today. So far, Bruges that went out in the first initial minutes, since a few minutes now, they don't go out because the pressing of Juve is really high. But of course, I just spoke, and you know what happens when Beppe speaks. It's Brugge that is going up. They lost that ball. Kalulu needs to speak. Attenzione. Oh, here a misunderstanding because they didn't communicate it well. Talbi on the ball, try to cross. That first cross is coming. So corner to Club Brugge. 1 for the corner kicks. No corner for Juventus yet. You see it here in the momentum that Juventus high possession, also trying to press there, but at the moment not really dangerous with 0 attempts. I saw the Telegram group, someone wrote first corner of the game for Bruce. It's not Bruce, it's Brugge. Bruce Lee, I don't know, pay attention to the corner kick really well from Savona here. Savona that is making that run, unfortunately for nothing, so he will continue his run to actually put pressure. Didn't work. Mignolet came out with a beautiful pass, trying to find immediately the keeper that stayed there after the corner kick. Ball high in the sky. Douglas Lewis with a beautiful chest assist. Cambiaso. Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez wanted to play fast to cope manners. He lost that ball. So it's Jutgla that is participating and involved into the game now. Yashari. Ooh, what a pass from Yashari. What a pass. What a true ball. The number 30, Yashari. Look at that pass. Vision, fantastic. Also, that deflection could have been extremely dangerous, but Di Gregorio was absolutely alert on that one. Yes, I live in Belgium. Yes. D-Man is entering after 20 minutes. Grande D-Man. Aya. Player on the ground. Let's see. Hugovic. Today, basta. Today we speak, it's Savona that is on the ground touching. We already have no defenders. Looks like he's hurt himself a lot. Aya. Today we speak about Juve. This is not G-Just Vlahovic. This is G-Just-Juve. Mamma mia. Hey, that's a big fall, huh? That's a big fall. Hopefully it's not something crazy. We are waiting for GJustjuve to tell us if Weston McKennie already started to train. Hey, actually it's not even a fall from the keeper, huh? It's Savona that went on the player. But he will be fine, like Sebastian is telling us. I was waiting for GJustjuve to tell us if something was moving from the bench from Brugge, because we have our insiders today in the stadium. I should put a ringtone. Attenzione, Koopmeiners that is going up now. Koopmeiners on the second post. There is Bangula, but that ball goes into the arms of Mignolet. I don't know if they will count that one as a shot on target, because it was absolutely not a shot. It was a cross, or an attempt for a cross that went in the arms of Mignolet that is playing with that pink, really pink shirt. No, I don't think that it will be counted as a shot on target. Not that I know. Grande Kalulu. Oh, that pass! That pass should have been with a bit more power, with a bit more belief. That Juve. I'm scared that Juventus, they put the intensity there in the beginning. They don't find the way to shot, to take, and that they will start to be tired, because they spent a lot of energy against Milan, huh? Bangula with pressing on Mignolet, attenzione. Gatti, grande Gattone. Savona is okay, guys. Savona is okay, taking the ball with his chest. Beautiful control. Locatelli smart here for Gatti. Gatti that will carry that ball like he did in the second half of Atalanta. No, Nico. This is already the second time that he's missing a ball. Huh? Second time, not really precise today, Nico Gonzalez. Oh, bravo, 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 because indeed it's already a few minutes that I didn't mention Dougie Douglas Lewis. It's true, it's true. Douglas Lewis so far 23 times touched the ball. There is a foul for Brugge. There is a foul for Brugge. 23 times balls touched. 86% pass accuracy. We see Locatelli with a 36 touches, so Locatelli even more touches than Douglas Lewis. Cope Manners, 7 touches. Cope Manners at the moment, well, it's difficult if he's not touching the ball to find a really precise heat map. Attenzione to Jutkla and Van Aken. Look at that. Grande Cambiaso, the ball stays there. Ooh, mamma mia, there was about to be a shot on target. Jutkla took it away from Onyedika. They took it away, and it's Juve that is able to recuperate that ball with Cambiaso. Pay attention, guys. Today I feel a Juve that is playing, yes, but really, really inaccurate. Like here with that pass that goes out. Pay attention, bim, bim, bom. We have another goal from Benfica, the Stadio de Luis. 2-1 for Benfica at the moment. PSV is winning 1-0 against L'Étoile Rouge. 2-0 because they just scored as we speak. Liverpool 0-0 against Lille. Another beautiful surprise of this first round of Champions League. First round. Yeah. The group stage so far. Yeah, a lot of passes, really bad passes. If you want to look later about the accuracy, Cambiaso on the ball, opening for Bangula. Bangula is alone, huh? So, 93 with the easy passes, because we go with a lot of easy passes. But from the moment that we go with a bit more difficult passes, that's where we miss. Because if you look at the stats, it looks like we don't have a lot of missed passes. But it's because we have a lot of passes that are easy, that are adding up. Where? Douglas Lewis. Cope Manners. Intelligent here from Cope Manners to win a time, giving it to Locatelli. Why is Locatelli not trying? He prefers to go to Bangula. Bangula into the box with a cross! Die. We are winning our first corner kick. Die, Juve, Juve, Juve. Die, Juve, Juve, Juve. And luckily, it's a corner kick, because that can't be reviewed on VAR. Otherwise, I think that it would have been cancelled, because I believe that the heel of Samu Bangula was offside. Dougie will take that corner kick. Attenzione to Dougie. Attenzione to Dougie. We see a lot of players into the box. Cope, Manners, Gatti, Nico Gonzalez, Savona, Timwea, Kalulu. Savona and Sabe, they are not great friends today, yeah? Dougie is waiting. Dougie. Left hand in the air. Does it mean that it goes in? Looks like yes, on the first post. Deflected, but you have a Cambiaso. No, go with a shot, Cambiaso. Oh, Cambiaso, disaster. Andrea. Oh, we are winning that throw-in anyway. Die. "27 minutes. Not satisfied with offensive attempts, because it's 0. Now we have Sam. Dai, Bangula. Cambiaso is asking for the ball. It's Bangula still on the ball. Cope Manners, turn. In the back, and we are building again with Kalulu. Cope Manners, that is now a bit more on the left this time. Locatelli. Juventus is really trying, but look at look how organized Brugge is. They give me really a fantastic, beautiful solidity feeling. And they play, huh? Luckily, Locatelli was there to stop their Gioco Bonito. I would not say awful. I would not say Locatelli awful. But I would say that Brugge is surprisingly super organized. Looks like a Serie A team. In defense, huh? In defense looks like really a solid, really solid. But it's not we defend with our life. It's really we know how to defend. We study that game really well. This is the feeling that Brugge is giving me, guys. Probably they watched Juve Milan 200 times to really understand. Attenzione, because there is a call here. Nico Gonzalez, Locatelli, Douglas Luiz, Kalulu, Gatti, dai gattone. Opening the score would be super important. Savona, Douglas Luiz, Locatelli is asking, is not receiving it. Pierre Kalulu. Gatti. On the ball. Dai Dughi. No. Grande here, a beautiful combo. We have Nico Gonzalez that is fighting for that ball. Opening. Bravo, Nico Gonzalez to Bangula. Bangula to Douglas Luiz. Bangula maybe immediately. Boom, Locatelli. Die, boom. Too late. And there is an offside. I don't enter with the ball into the goal. There is absolutely no offside. Die. This is not an offside. But you know that it's the referee from Leipzig Juve. Guys, can you confirm me or not if it's the same referee as Leipzig Juve? This was not a penalty, huh? This was not an offside. Can you confirm me? It's the same one? I think it's the same. It is. Bravo. You see? Attenzione. We have cambiato to Bangula. Bangula with a cross again. Deflected by Sabe. Koopmeiners and again blocked. Die, guys. Die. It's the same one. You all remember the game, huh? You all remember the game. Locatelli. Gatti. Koopmeiner is now a bit more present on the left side of that midfield. While against Milan, he was playing more on the right side of the midfield. Not playing as a 10 at all. Huh? Dugi is more central. Bangula. But we are looking a lot to Bangula, which is okay, but that was a beautiful combo from Cambiaso Bangula. Locatelli. Dai, try, Loca, try. Don't be scared, try. Koopmeiners, Locatelli, there is not offside. At least that's not what has been called. There is maybe Bangula. Bangula, they tried to cross, and offside has been called. Oh! We are playing extremely high into that box, huh? Yeah, this time, yes. This time there was an offside. Locatelli was offside. Benfica 3-1 against Barcelona, guys. Hat-trick of Pavlidis. You know that we are playing against them in the last round. Which is not bad, huh? Because at least if we win today, we will be more prepared. It's not the same referee as the one at Leipzig. Today it's Benoît Bastien from France, and last time it was François Letexier. Both French. Probably it's because they don't like Italy. I don't know. I don't know why we don't shoot. That's the big question. That could be the recap of 32 minutes. Why are we not taking our chances with a shot? Ciao Cecilia, they think Cambiaso is lost. And not a great game of Cambiaso neither, I agree with you. Also, the possession is dropping, 60% Juve. Just committed the foul with Kalulu. Ciao, Matej. But the look at screamers from outside the box is a long time that we didn't see it consistently, Still no players warming up. So that means that, of course, there will be no imminent changes. But also, you know, sometimes it's a technique that is used to wake up the team, you know. Sometimes at the 30th minute when you are not happy, you can ask some players to go and to warm up so that it's a sign, a message that you are sending to the players on the field to say, oh, wake up because we are not doing well. Liverpool scored 1-0 against Lille, which is good because Liverpool was already 100% confirmed in that top 8. So if Lille can lose points, it's a good one. Hey, looks like Juve, they had a plan. That plan has been really blocked by Brugge, really. And Juve that is not sure. What do? We continue with the plan that we had in mind or not? Because the plan that we do... Now, look, it looks really like a Juve. We had a plan, we wanted to do it, we are blocked by Brugge, and we don't dare to have plan B and plan C. That maybe was not studied yet. Or maybe they don't have the courage to say and to take the decision, let's change the way of playing, because it's not working. Where? Nico was on the ball here. Beautiful. There is absolutely no offside. So very cross. Oh, beautiful from Cope Manners. Doogie. Oh, attenzione. What do you... No. Everything was perfect. Sombrero after sombrero. Jungling. And then he decided to put that ball towards the corner flag. Doogie. Everything was beautiful here. Tack. No handball. Again, twice with the shoulder. Boom, boom. It was beautiful. So the technique is fantastic. Then from the moment that he put himself to go and boom, I don't know. Oh, that's a big fall on Nico Gonzalez. Huh? Oh, putain. Oh, purée. what a contrast on Doogie. On Nico. It's a big contrast. There was no intention, of course, huh? It's true that physicality of Luis is lacking at the moment. But you see, when he has the ball, he can do some magic. Just the shot was not the best one. But let him try. We all remember that Cope Manners also needed a bit of a try. No, like guys, don't start with negativity and let him play his game. Let him play his game. He's not even awful. Like, ball into the box. Cambiaso. You see how organized Brugge is. Cope Manners on the left. Cambiaso tried to do everything alone. Bangola is obliged to come back, but too late. The referee is coming back to whistle a foul. Yellow card. Attention, that's exaggerated, ref. That's exaggerated. At the 37th minute, a foul for what? To turn Cope Manners that took his responsibility here in blocking a possible counter-attack from Brugge. Cope Manners, yellow card. The second yellow card in Champions League for Teun Cope Manners. I don't know how many yellow cards you need to miss the next game, but it's his second. It's the second yellow card in Champions League of Teun Cope Manners. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. Mamma mia, Motta. Oh la la. Oh la la. Thiago Motta. More than tricks from Motta on the bench line, I would love tricks from Motta in the head of the players to unlock that 0-0. And after a good initial intention of Juventus, they didn't believe anymore in themselves. Attenzione, Anthony Schifano is comparing. Always comparing, huh? Savona wanted to dribble past the Kuiper, but the Kuiper is doing a really beautiful game. Panita, I missed Thuram. Yeah. Even if, guys, I believe that I know why Douglas is playing today. Because entering spaces and finding vertical spaces with the ball, without ball, centrally, I think it's really difficult against that Brugge. That is impressing me for the structure of their game. Really. It's a wall. And it's not we only defend, but when they defend, not even a fly can go through it. And I think that also Thuram would have had some difficulties in doing, offensively what he's doing his part. Wea, beautiful here. Here, Nico Gonzalez to Wea. Wea needs to play fast here. Grazie Panita for 7 months as a member on the channel. Grazie. Aya. We saw Jawad that said it's my birthday. Hopefully we win. We know it when it's the birthday of someone and he's openly saying it during the games. We don't win. Anyway, I wish you happy birthday, Jawad, my friend, even if you should have better waited until after the game to announce it. Happy birthday to Jawad, of course. Attenzione. Di Gregorio. He was alert. Here, we need to play fast. We have 5 more minutes in that first half. Can we do something, please? You see it, huh? Juve really here in ball possession, but it's really low. These blue lines are really low. They are not high. There is no peak, really. One time here, and that's it. There is not really a peak of Juve like, ooh, big, huge dangerousity. There is no. Locatelli. Die. Play. No, now we go back to a sterile horizontal Juve. Cope manners. Savona. Cross. Blah. No. We are not there. Eric is not happy. I just got home from 7 hours of school. I swear if we draw. What, Eric? You stop school. What will happen if we draw? Bonjour, Gabriel Leblanc. Thank you, Gabriel Leblanc is in the chat. We need to take off Luis for Thuram. Savona for Weston. Yeah, but these players, Weston, he was not even at 100%, guys. He was not even. We were not even sure if we would have traveled today. As a striker, didn't really convince in that position. I'm not able to do the work that has been required. Nico is good. Disrespectful fans of Genk. I don't know, guys, what you're talking about. No, I don't like Juve today. I don't like Juve today at all. Today we have a... Like people said, I didn't even notice. We have 500 people live. I'm not even able to comment the game because we are not playing. We made 1 step ahead, 2 steps ahead, and now we did 1 step ahead. Looks like we are back with 2 steps back. Don't tell me, guys. Don't tell me it's because only Thuram is not playing. We're playing against a really good Bruges, but again, I tell you, one plan that we had, playing with intensity, finding the way that we play against Milan, it's not working. We found solidity against Bruges, and what is happening is that we don't dare to take the steps to play with plan B. Or maybe there is not even a plan B. And that's where I expect Thiago Motta to give some instruction while I'm watching him there. Looks like he is extremely static without speaking to the players. This is something that I blame to Thiago. I would love to hear him a bit more. I would love to hear him speaking, telling to the players. Also, when it's working, it's working. You don't need to be the showman. I'm not asking a showman. But when things are blocked, when it's not working, when we need something different, I need also from him a bit more. Hey, there was a fall here, no? Or not? Yeah, there was a fall here. Chico, Cecilia. Guys, unfortunately, it's not like FIFA when the players, we see them on the bench are ready to play. Attenzione, because we are from the stadium, and that's why I say watching a game from the stadium is always giving you that extra touch. Well, we have from the stadium GJustjuve that is telling us, Beppe, you're wrong. Because he's talking a lot with some players. Savona, Cambiaso, for example. I take back what I said. Excuse me, Thiago Motta. But speak also with the other ones, if possible. Not only to Savona and Cambiaso. Everybody's scoring except of Juve. Atletico Madrid Leverkusen is also at 0-0. But yeah, we need to score. I agree. We need to shot. Because in that first half, it's not only about scoring, but one attempt each. That attempt from Douglas Luiz probably it would have been better if he didn't take his chance here. But Const is asking Beppe why it's already over the first half. Mamma mia. First half already whistled without any emotions, guys. Emotionless first half Brugge Juve. Again, you don't watch the videos, guys. That's why you don't know, because I said it already. I didn't go to the game for what reason? Because I should have gone maybe to the stadium with Juve to work for away games in Champions League. So that means that I didn't take tickets because I should have worried there. Then at the end it didn't happen, which also means that when I was looking for tickets, I didn't find some anymore. And I didn't ask to Juve to provide me a ticket. I could have asked, but I didn't. I didn't want to annoy, to disturb. And that's why I'm here at home, guys. But I'm having fun. I'm having fun. And on the other side, yeah, of course, going and watching. I didn't want to go. If I was working for Juve, guys, then I went for Juve. If not, I would have loved to take my son with me. I would have been really, really sad if I couldn't take my son with me. That's why I was not really insisting on having like one ticket. If it's in Bruges, then I would have loved to go with my son. But anyway, who cares about that? The important thing is that we speak about the game. Emotionless first 45 minutes. Juventus, yes, in possession, 60%. 40% for Bruges. So we have the possession of the ball. In the beginning, it was huge. That possession, huge, because we even reached 80 until I believe the first quarter, then it went to 70 and then it dropped a bit. At the end, 60% ball possession for Juve. Again, a Juve with a plan that is not 100% working. No, it's not working. It's not working because Juventus, every time they block against an extremely solid structured Bruges, where Juventus find themselves in difficulty, and instead of trying something else, we don't see something else. So Juventus is not, you can see that Juventus is not really convinced anymore in the plan they prepared to beat Bruges. I don't know if you have the same feeling as me. Like, you believe in something so hard, you try it, and after 15, 20 minutes, you see that it's not working. So you start doubting that the plan is working. So you are doing it with less convictions, with less intensity, but you don't try something else. You don't change something. We are playing a lot on the left side of the field, trying to find Bangula, a lot. In the middle of the field, especially in the beginning, it was our defenders were looking at our attackers in the eyes, and our strikers were looking, or offensive players were looking in the eyes of our defenders. with someone in the middle. That ball went to the middle, up, back, and then we tried with some things or going on the left side. More and more, it was difficult to go with these long balls or the penetration balls. So what did we end up with in playing? Horizontal, from left to right, from left to right, from left to right, which is extremely annoying. Kirill is saying rest a little before Napoli. No, today it's not the moment to rest, according to me. Today it's the moment to accelerate, to have the 3 points, to secure a top 4 with the possibility to dream about a top 8, which is not a promise because all the other teams are playing as well and gaining points if they win. Today is not the moment to think about Napoli. Today is the moment to think about Bruges. 3 points, dirty 3 points or not, I don't care, but playing to win that game, then you can do it. I give you an example. Pay attention. Sturm Graz, that is playing with the same colors as Bruges, is not at the level of Bruges. Bruges is much stronger than Sturm Graz, but today Atalanta, for example, they score fast at the 12th minute. They were risking, The first goal could have been from Sturm Graz, but then on the counter-attack, because they missed Atalanta goals, positive transition, they score at the 12th minute. Then they score another one, and the game was already over. It was over. And that allowed Atalanta to make a lot of changes in that second half. Look, if today we would have found the score 1 time, 2 time, probably in second half, well, the game would have been easier to manage with Bruges that would have lost a bit of conviction, and you can start thinking about Napoli. Today we are not there. Today we are not there. In existing Wea, Softic said it earlier, Wea is good from the bench, but the problem today is that Conceição is absolutely not at the level. Yildiz, we didn't want to risk him, especially not in the beginning of the game. Who else do we have on the wings? That's it, I believe. Conceição and Yildiz, which is already a luxury. But 2 players are not at 100%. But I agree. But also, in defense of Wea, that was not good, even when he was in ball possession. He was not good today. But I need to say that Wea, we didn't play a lot on the right side of the field. Now, there is one huge big difference. Is that Milan was playing with a really high defense. They exposed themselves, especially in second half. While Bruges is not stupid. They are not playing with a really high defense. They are playing with a super solid defense. Change, It looks like Juve Roma. This game reminds me of a Juve Roma. EP, thank you for the donation, EP. Grande EP. EP saying, Beppe, Luis likes to just stand around, never comes to receive the ball, and when he does, he just back pass, never tries to transition or push the ball. Look, I was expecting a bit more of these initiatives from Dugi, but I sincerely think, that I can be wrong because I was not with the coach, I really think that this has been something asked to Douglas Luiz, because we saw a lot of time the movement that Juve tries to do, especially in the first 20 minutes, because then Douglas disappeared. Ball to Douglas in one touch in the back to actually make sure that Bruges is going on Douglas, creating spaces. That's the idea. So they go with a movement up, the ball goes to Dugi give it back, and you have a defense and a midfield from Bruges that is actually a bit higher to create some possibilities, or with long passes on the right or on the left, or going over the defense. That was the idea. Then, that it worked or not, we saw that it didn't work. I was expecting indeed a bit more of I take the ball now, and instead in doing it every single time for 20-25 minutes, I turn myself and I'm going towards. We tried one or two times to on the wing one time with Wea, and then on the left. Guys, don't lose hope. Don't fall in negativity after 45 minutes that were not really beautiful. We come from a beautiful game against Milan. We come from a beautiful game against Atalanta. Of course, it's a Juve that we saw it. 0 shots conceded, 0 shots tried. At least, one in the beginning of the game from Julgla, the one that I don't want to mention from Douglas Luiz. But I don't want to fall immediately into a total negativity, a total disaster. Even it was, and I said I have absolutely no shame to say it, emotionless, without ideas first half. A Juve in domination, a Juve that should do more, a Juve that tried a few times to also enter the opposition box. A few times called offside. One time it was even not an offside. I saw a Juve that dropped in energy. That is what is worrying me after 20 minutes. Is it because we are tired, or is it because we didn't believe in the ideas? If we didn't believe in the ideas, but we still have that energy, I'm hoping that in the locker room now, at the moment, Thiago Motta is speaking to the guys and telling them, guys, this was not working. Let's try something else. If we are looking at the bench of Juve, we have some options, even if the options that we have, they are not at 100% all of them. So we have Perin, Pinsoglio in the goal. Then we have Rui, McKennie, Thuram, Fagioli, Adzic, Yildiz, Conceição, Vlahovic. If you put in Vlahovic, you change the way of playing that worked in the last two games. So I don't believe that putting Dusan Vlahovic now, immediately, would be smart. Or I don't think that this will happen, or you change totally the way of playing. Could be. Adzic didn't play a lot, so I don't expect Adzic to enter. Yildiz was about to be off for like 1 month, so luckily we're recuperating him, but I'm not sure if he's ready to be risked 45 minutes. Same for Weston McKennie. Conceição comes from the last game that he played was in 2024. We have a Thuram that could potentially enter immediately for Douglas Luiz. Thuram, that rested 45 minutes, could potentially enter for Douglas Luiz to give some, how can I say, secure patterns, some habits maybe, some connections that were created between the three. But if you do that, if you take only Douglas Luiz out now, you lose the player. Mentally, I'm not sure if that's a really smart move from Thiago Motta to take him out now. Bravo, Simon is saying it. Sometimes you need to look at the big picture as well. It's not only Douglas Luiz that is not playing well. There is not really someone that is playing bad today. The problem is that nobody's playing well today. It's like an average 5.5 Juve. We have the ball. We fall again into... What I don't understand is why Koopmeiners today, that worked really well on that right side, why you put him... Wait, let me put it here a bit bigger up. You have a Koopmeiners, why did you put him on the left side today? Because he played a lot of time here, or at least his position was a lot of time here. He didn't touch a lot of time the ball. At 26, more in the second part, but look here. You see? Yeah. A lot of time in that zone he was positioned. While he did extremely well in the last two games on that side. I don't know. 26 balls touched for him. Douglas Luiz with 88% pass accuracy. Locatelli, 59, 85. So today he's missing a lot of balls. Loca. I told you, Brugge is extremely smart and solid in blocking Juve in every single attempt that comes from these three men. Bangula, extremely involved in the beginning, then he also disappeared with 24 touches. He touched more balls the last time. Wea, 27. So you see, Wea touched even more balls than Bangula, which is really strange because we all have Bangula in our minds and not Wea, that we all said he didn't play well. Nico Gonzalez, involved, not involved. How many balls did 20 touches? Also him, 4 passes missed on 16. Pass accuracy is not great today. The important passes, I will say, the meaningless passes we are doing really well. The important passes we are missing them. So yeah, I agree with Simon what I just said. I would not personally take off Douglas Luiz now because on long term you kill him. Paolo, Thank you for the donation. Brugge, cautious, more subs, get more aggressive. Yeah, but if you speak in code, Paolo, how can I understand it? I don't know what you mean. Are you speaking with about Bruges or are you speaking about the Juve? Who you're speaking to? Guys, the second half will start again. I will come back to Paolo. I know that he will be there. Give me a second, 2 minutes, and I come back for the second half of Bruges Juve. I just need 2 minutes, otherwise I will go crazy. I go back. I come back. Stay here. We see each other. We see each other because they come back on the field. So 1 minute. I told you it would not take long. I'm back before the teams are back. I see Weah is there. He's speaking with Thiago Motta. Weah Motta is telling him, what are you saying? What are you doing? I see Locatelli as well. On the field, the game is about to start again in a few seconds. We are just waiting for the referee to whistle the start of the game. Please all please all push that like button. This is the message of Ahmad in the chat. I'm just waiting for the referee to start. The second half, a boring first half between Bruges and Juve. We start again. Die. And hopefully Juventus can find the net in that second half. Fast and soon. We need it because Juventus has not been great. We're expecting a bit more from some important players, like for example, Teun Koopmeiners. No, he was not happy at all with Weah. I don't know what they talked about, but he was not happy. Looks like there are no changes in Juventus. Weah that missed that ball. Pay attention, Jutgla again. In the start of the half, really beautifully blocked by Savona. This time Locatelli, another disaster pass. Loca looks like he has been a bit too much confident in the last few games. He's trying, yeah, but you need to be alert. You need to pay attention. Yeah, Loca, dangerous, huh? Dangerous, Loca. Not perfect, not fantastic. Yeah, a bit more emotions here, a bit more Juve, a bit more what we saw against Milan. And we will have the opportunity to do it now after 1 minute with Di Gregorio on the ball. Dai, Digre, dai, l'uomo Digre. Acceleration. Di Gregorio. Pressed by Jude Glaze, obliged to go long. Not a great one. That ball luckily goes out for Juve. Sabe. Right back. That is one of the best ones in the beginning of the game. Able to block really well. Samu Bangula. Expecting some important changes. Probably at the 60th minute already. If not the 55th. If you want to, you can already start guessing the first seconds or the first minutes where they will, or the minutes where they will be the first sub for Juve. I would go between 55 and 60. I would go with between 55 and 60. Would not be surprised to see. Thank you, Consti. I would not be surprised to see Thuram entering and a winger. Maybe, I don't know the conditions. Honestly, I don't know the conditions of Yildiz. I would love to tell you Yildiz, but I'm not sure. The jacket is beautiful, people are telling me. Thank you. Juve jacket from 2 seasons ago. I believe, 2 seasons ago. Thank you. Dai, Douglas Luiz. Playing for once with a head in front of the goal, but that ball goes in the back to Federico Gatti. Nicolo Savona, one touch. Wea. Savona again. Change sides, prefer to go to Kalulu that will manage from the back. Dai Pierre, we need you to carry that ball. To Sam Bangula. Douglas Luiz taking that ball, missing it, has been blocked by the number 30 of Brugge. Yashari. Ball in the air. Kalulu is committing a foul. No, says the referee, so we go on. We play. Locatelli. Obliged to go back to Pierre. Kalulu. The Frenchman, undiscussed starter for his form, for the beautiful game that he offered this season. Also playing on the right, playing on the center right, playing on the center left. Attenzione Di Gregorio that is turning around. What are they doing? What are they doing? What a disaster. This is really a disaster. No. Mamma mia. Juventus, what are you doing? You are crazy. You are crazy. You are crazy. You are crazy. This is not normal. This is absolutely not normal. Die. This is not normal. Indeed, this is the fiesta of the clown. This is the clown party. What are they doing? Savona Di Gregorio, disaster here. What is this? What is this? What is this? This is not normal. This is... And this time it got closer than in the first half, huh? The shot from Jutgla. That was... Oh. What a shame. What a vergogna. Nutmeg on Savona from the Caper. I told you the Caper, one of the best ones today as well. 2 players. Nico Gonzalez, Bangula on the ball. Not able to give that ball. We entered bad. We enter worse. If the first half was boring, the second one starts to be a nightmare. What a shame, guys! And we got lucky here. Huh? We really got lucky because we were about to do harakiri ourselves. Sabe to Ordóñez. Mechele on the ball, building from the back. There is at the moment no pressing from Juve, so they play long, trying to find Jutgla, Gatti alone. He's losing that ball a bit too much here. Pay attention. Locatelli. Play fast. Die. Dugi. Pressed immediately by Jutgla. There was a foul here. Huh? Oh, the referee is whistling. But anyway, we see that physically, at the moment, Douglas is not winning any of them. Huh? A lot of things are not working today. For Bruges, that when they are playing at home, they totally transform themselves in that Champions League. What a really, really bad Juve in that second half. We see Giorgio Chiellini that is watching the game from the stands, not happy because a lot of people are passing in front of him. I never understood that. Huh? Why are you not on your seat after 6 minutes of the second half? Gattone. Centrally to Nico Gonzalez. Locatelli, long, trying to find Bangola. Beautiful control from the Belgian player. Beautiful acceleration from the Belgian player. He's playing in the back. Second post. No! Oh! What did he miss? Over the goal. No, what did he miss? Nico Gonzalez, that has been probably the biggest one. Nico Gonzalez. Ma che passò aquí? What happened here? Because that ball, you just needed to push it in the goal with your right foot. He totally missed it. There was nobody. That was the 1-0 for Juve that he totally missed. How is this possible? No, Nico. You just had to put it. Even Beppe could have put that on. No. More I watch it, more I want to vomit. Oh, that's a push. Referee, that's a push. That's a huge big push on Nico Gonzalez. Locatelli, recuperate. Dai, wake up, Juve. Wake up. We saw that we were in danger there because we committed that foul. On the other side, pay attention because Juve showed that they also could be dangerous. Dai, do it now. With Wea. Attenzione, Wea with a cross on the second post. Bagula! Grande, dai. Here we go with Nico Gonzalez. One touch to Kalulu. Dai, Kalulu. Run. Yeah. Kalulu. Oh, that control from Sam was fantastic. Back pass, slip here. You need to put it in. There is absolutely no excuse. Grande. Beautiful control here from Gattone. Gattone, he's playing with Cambiaso. Cambiaso is stepping on the ball. He's losing a time now. Pressed, of course, by Van Aken. Playing in the back. You see, we missed a ball. I don't know what's happening today. Oh. Bangula pressed. That ball stays in. Beautiful dribble here from probably, again, one of the best ones. Sam Bangula. Look at that dribble between two players. Maybe doing a bit too much. Ball goes out, I think, for Juve. But probably Sam Bangula, the only one that is really believing that something can be done in the game of today. Mamma mia, Cope. And then Locatelli committing a foul. Cope, and there's a yellow earlier. He said I didn't touch him. Yes, it's true, but Loca. He went high with the foot. Locatelli. Kalulu. Pay attention, Kalu. Locatelli. Beautiful pass here for Douglas Luiz that is keeping that ball on side. Bravo, Dougie. Here, also the pass for Nico Gonzalez. One touch here for Douglas Luiz. He needs to be faster, Dougie. Dai, Dougie. He saw Savona. Also there, not a beautiful... That control is slow, it's bad. We are slipping on the ball. Where? Douglas Luiz again. Dai, Dougie, centrally. No, I prefer to go to... No, bad decision. Saying sorry. Yeah, sorry. Today is the birthday of Alicia Lehmann. She would not be happy, She would not be happy. If she's watching the game, you are not making her proud and happy today. Mignolet. Solis. Ordóñez. Locatelli a lot of time as a center back and giving actually more field to Kalulu. Unfortunately, these controls, when we need to carry the ball with a control, we are missing nearly all of them. And now it's De Kuiper on the ball. Van Aken, experienced player from Brugge, captain. De Kuiper again. No offside from Yashari with Savona on him. In the back with Mechele, they start also there. They try to have a bit of possession now. The black and blue from West Flanders in Belgium. Beautiful anticipation with the ball kept on side, but we are giving it back. Luckily, that contrast is giving a favor to Juve with Bangula, Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz that is carrying that ball. A bit slow here. Needs to be a bit faster. He's waiting for someone to come. He's finding him. What is he doing? Dai, Dougie. Okay, but yeah, okay, but needed to be much faster. Okay, Locatelli. Cambiaso, that we didn't mention in that second half. We play again. Attenzione Cambiaso. Cambiaso on his left foot, trying to find Nico Gonzalez, but blocked by a black and blue wall. A shot from the distance from Koopman is not able to find the target. The initiative is to applaud. The execution is disgusting. Alessio Santoliquido is sending us a picture here from the stadium, telling us, Beppe, from the stadium, we are watching and listening to you. He found the ticket. He didn't tell me that he found ticket. I didn't find ticket. He found ticket. Otherwise, I would have gone with him. So I said subs between the 55th and the 60th. At the moment, no subs. It looks like it's a growing Juve. Looks. No. Probably I was a bit too fast. It's a corner kick for Brugge. And GJustjuve is already anticipating us what is happening because apparently they already scored on that corner kick. Apparently, I didn't see it, guys. I asked you to not GJustjuve, of course, that is live on the stadium, but I asked you people to not spoil me. I was spoiled, so I'm watching here for a goal that will arrive, and we know that we will already concede. Let me check how we conceded that goal. Corner kick. Ah, no, it's not a goal. And why are people then telling me that it's a goal? Hey guys, you're telling me it was a goal. Mamma mia. Woo! I was killing myself nearly. Pay attention to Brugge. Brugge is playing, guys. Luckily, Nicolo Savona intercepting that ball, but he's alone. He's obliged to stop and go back to Gattone. Dougie is asking for the ball. Dai Juve play. We have 30 minutes. Oh, it's already 15 minutes that are gone in that second half. Cambiaso. To Douglas Luiz. That's a beautiful pass. That's a beautiful pass for Savona. Maybe it's a goal for Juve now. Who knows? Blocked. Nico Gonzalez not happy for that ball. But we play. We try to play a bit faster now. Dai, we have 30 minutes to do it. We can do it. We can do something. Dai. Where? Locatelli with on the second post. Attenzione, ball deflected. Corner kick for Juve, the second one. Dai Juve, push. We just need one goal. I accept it. And luckily, because Nico Gonzalez would have been offside. Luckily. Something needs to change. Attenzione. Koopman, Scoopy. Right hand in the sky. That means it's something different. It's going out. Ordonez taking the ball in the sky. Cambiaso recuperating it. Cambiaso is so Bangula that is receiving that ball. Now he's with inverted foot because he's playing on the right side after that corner kick. Timo Weah. Bangula is making the run. Timo is preferring to go with a cross on that second post. Attention, that ball stays there for Kalulu with a header to Douglas Luiz. No, Dougie and Cambiaso. Dugi and Cambiaso. Bad. There will be some changes as soon as we can. Little control with the PP, Douglas Luiz. Oh, Gigashot, you stay. You don't go. You don't go nowhere. You stay with us, Gigashot. Opening on the left, Bangula, die, Juve, please score a goal. What a big opportunity we missed with Nico Gonzalez there. Cambiaso, a bit more central now, a bit more involved in that second half, with Juventus with their block a bit higher as well. There will be two changes. Two wingers will come in. Chico and Yildiz, against all odds. Nobody was expecting that. One of them, yes, maybe. The two of them, nobody was expecting it. Especially not Conceição, but if he has been called up, it means that he had at least 30 minutes. And this is what we'll see now in a second. Now, could be that Yildiz is entering for Koopmeiners. Huh? Pay attention, guys. Huh? Big surprise is coming. Tell me yes or no. Yildiz for Koop? Could be. Could be. Or Yildiz for Dugi with Koopmeiners going in the back. That can also be another solution, guys. Huh? That can be another solution. I'm not sure it will be Bangula and Wea, but pay attention first, because Nico Gonzalez is looking at the goal. With Samu Bangula, that would be beautiful for him with a goal in his ex-stadium. Attention, he's giving it in the back. If he fell on the ground, it would probably have been a penalty. He was fair, which is correct, but it's now a counter-attack for Brugge with the number 10 and their number 7 that are jumping on the sideline. Pay attention to the cup. Juventus really fast now in going back in the defensive line, so you see a lot of support also here. Cecilia was expecting these changes. I'm curious to see who will go out from Juve. Really curious. But first we need to pay attention, because it's Brugge in ball control here. We are giving some space to Yashari with a shot that has been deflected. Dugi. Maybe one of the last balls of the game. If he goes out. What is happening? Gatti on the ground, so the two changes will happen as we speak. I told you I would not be surprised to see Douglas Luiz going out of the field. Koopmeiners dropping back in position with Yildiz as the number 10. I think that can possibly be a possible change. Let's see if confirmed or not. Let's see if confirmed or not. Bangula goes out. And then we go towards probably something more traditional. And Wea goes out. So no change of style. We keep the same. We just change the wingers. Wea, not good. Bangula has at a certain moment been even one of the best ones, honestly. Let's see. This is the new lineup of Juve. Brugge is staying with, at the moment, the same starting 11. No changes for the black and blue team from Belgium. Yildiz immediately with a big pressing on Sabe. Imperfect Juve. Imperfect Juve with still 0 shots on target, as you can see. First sub will also come from Brugge. with Nilsson. That should enter soon. Yeah. These kind of games, you want a dirty win, of course, huh? You want a dirty win. I'm not sure if the changes of Motta will be effective or not. I'm really not sure about that, honestly. Let's see. If we reach 35,700, we will win that game. Let me check. Okay, I'm reassured, guys. I'm reassured. I stop complaining. We will win that game. It's Champions League. Die, show me the balls of Champions League, guys. Show me a bit of Champions League ball. Seriously, guys. Locatelli. Hey, love the ball here. Douglas Luiz. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. I go crazy. Then people, they tell me, Beppe, why didn't you go to the game? Locatelli. Stop. And plays with Douglas Luiz. Cambiaso. Ball a bit long. Disaster. Cambiaso as well. Not great. Third corner kick of the game. At least there is one thing that we are in advantage. And it is the corner kicks. It's already that. It's already that. 3 corner kicks for Juve. 2 players will come in from Brugge. And they are changing now. Nilsson with the number 19 will enter. And then the number 65 as well. Jutgla goes out. And Sabe goes out. Says was a predicted starter. There is no change here, guys. It's the same. I will show you later. First we go with the corner kick. And then I will tell you. First the corner kick. Get a corner kick into the box. The ball stays there. Maybe Kenan Yildiz for a Chico Conceição with his first ball touched. Conceição playing ball deflected. Ball will go out. Yildiz. Bravo, Juve fan forever. This is exactly the plan. Dai, Juve, we must win. We need to believe in it. Dai, make all the people that traveled to the stadium, especially a lot of the Belgian Juventini, happy. Please make them happy. Because I can promise you that they tried really to live the experience. Going to the hotel, going to the airport to welcome the players, waiting for them. Not always all the players have been really taking the time to stay with them, and they were waiting long hours in the cold, because in Belgium it's cold. Make them happy. Long ball, change of side from Douglas Luiz to try to find, and he's finding Chico Conceição. Chico with his dribble, he's entering, he's going with a beautiful cross on that second post. That ball goes out with a header of Turncoat Manners. We go closer, I believe. I believe. Chico Conceição, you saw the cross, that was really beautiful. Yeah, Earkoop, he needs to go on target. Earkoop needs to go on target. Without no, he needs to go on target. There is a fight there. Oh, calma. Or Onyedika and Douglas Luiz. He was smart here, Douglas Luiz. Because first there was that initial fight, and then immediately he put the hands in the air saying basta. Let's focus on the game, which we should do. Pay attention, there is a really big gap there on the other side of the field. Pay attention. Why the subs? Because he wanted to give some power, energy, fresh legs, and maybe a bit more dribbles also on both wings. But the problem is not... Yeah, the wings were not good today, yeah. Bangula a bit better in second half, but it's not really the wings. The problem is the rest. It's the rest of the team that is not able to find these wingers. Let's see how wide or how central they will play. Because looks like we just made a spot for spot without changing, and it's exactly what Brugge did as well with their changes. So we just changed men without trying something that at the moment is not working. So we are repetitive. It will change maybe a bit in quality, a bit unpredictability with Kenan and Conceição, but it will not change the basics, the basic of the way of playing that we are doing, because we are insisting with the ones that we have in the midfield, with a Koopman that is not in his game today, with Douglas Lewis that is doing... You know, like when you go to the job and you are just doing attention, because there is maybe Di Gregorio that is going out long with a foot to avoid Nielsen to take that ball. Conceição try to catch that ball. He's covering this time Savona that stood up. Now, Douglas Luiz is like today, you know, when you have like, what should I do for my work? Okay, you need to do this task and this task. And he's doing them not bad, not good, not fast, not slow. Like I'm doing. What is the time here? 4 p.m. It's over my work. I already prepared everything. You know, my baggage, my my bag is prepared. Everything is prepared because at 4 p.m. I'm gone. Mamma mia, dangerous here. Dangerous. What a physicality here from the one that just entered, Nielsen. He entered immediately with some dangerosity. Yeah? I agree, guys. The other scores are 1-1 between Atletico Madrid and Leverkusen. Atletico Madrid is playing with 10 people. We're asking for Thuram. Thuram will enter, and there is also Dusan Vlahovic on the bench. So some extra changes for Juve. Looks like now something is about to change. I will come back on the scores later, because Benfica is winning 4-2 against Barcelona. Cambiaso. Opening. Beautiful control here from Kenan. Kenan, that ball is a bit too far. No, it was? Yeah, Kenan. Kenan Yildiz. Pressing. Pay attention. Don't commit any foul. Grande. Pressing without foul. Weston McKennie and Vlahovic and Thuram will enter. The three of them immediately. That means that now, for the last 15 minutes, Thiago has the intention to finally change something. If McKennie is entering now, guys, it means that he had no more minutes than these ones. We knew it, and that he was not in perfect condition. So Douglas Lewis out. Not a good game of Douglas. I was expecting more today. McKennie is entering. I believe that Savona will go out. Nico Gonzalez goes out. And Koopmeiners goes out. Vlahovic, Thuram, McKennie enters. So, Vlahovic is easy. We'll play there. I missed someone. McKennie. Attenzione. I missed someone. Damn. Attenzione. Juve. Damn, I forgot. McKennie. Thuram. Probably we'll see this with McKennie as a 10. Could be, huh? So no more changes for Juve. I think that this will be the new setup from Juve. Could be. I don't know, guys. Let's see how we are on the field. I just guessed. Let's see how we are on the field for the remaining 15 minutes of 40 minutes. In the meanwhile, yellow card for Conceição that just entered. Koopmeiners and Conceição booked. Koopmeiners is out also for him. Bad game. Koopmeiners and Douglas Lewis were expecting much more from them. Big, 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 big. Huge opportunity missed from Nico Gonzalez. Yeah, there is a yellow card. There is a yellow card from Conceição. "30 minutes to go." Mamma mia. 0 shots on targets. I'm angry. Of course I'm angry. Of course I am angry. Ball into the box. Deflected here. There is a foul on Locatelli. Let's see the position of McKennie in that position, if yes or no. It will bring something. But we changed it, the midfield. Probably we should have changed it earlier. Should have changed it earlier because it was not working. I don't say at the 45th, but I told you, between the 55th and the 60th, something had to change. Solis out, Vet Lezen in. I go back with the bad feelings, guys. The feeling that Juventus will not score. Bologna is winning against Dortmund, probably for maybe, with 12 minutes to go. At the moment, their first win in this Champions League edition. I have that feeling again that Juventus will not do it. You know, there are some games like that when this season happened a lot of times now where look, mamma mia. You see, then he's complaining that he's not playing. Putain, you just enter. The first ball that you are touching, you're not able to put it on the foot. .30 to go, Mignolet on the ball. Now it's Brugge that is trying to build something with their huge striker. I don't know how long this guy is. Huge Nielsen. Counter-attack Brugge. It's totally open on that side. And they have the opportunity to go maybe on target. Luckily, Locatelli was there to block it. Juve maybe in counter-attack with the Yildiz for Thuram. Thuram, this is what we want. Thuram, Kefren opening for Conceição. Conceição is alone there on the right side and not enough men into that box. Only Dusan Vlahovic into the box. It's not enough. Yildiz is now going in support. There is maybe a fall. He should have felt on the ground. I'm not fair play. I am not fair play. Here, you fall on the ground. Not here, earlier. 196. This is not even ball for us. Grande Gattone. Here there is a foul. Dai, referee. Basta. 9 minutes to go. Can we please score? Can we please honor that shirt? Can we please honor that badge? Please. At least a shot on target. How is it possible? 0 shots on target. I go crazy with that team. How is it possible that you forget how to play football? How is it possible that you make me angry on a Tuesday night? Die! Play football! Play with the quality that you have. Locatelli into the box. Disaster! This is a disaster! I'm really, really, really annoyed. I'm really annoyed. No, seriously, this Juve is annoying me. There was nothing, there was no intention to change, there was not wake up signs. At the moment, with 8 minutes, there is not even a sense of urgency. There is not, you know, something. Oh, attention! The clock is ringing. I need to go a bit faster. I need to try. I need to press a bit. I need to give everything I have because 3 points today are super important. Today, you don't win, you forget about the top 8, which means 2 extra games, and you never know against who you will play. Eh? You never know against who you will play. Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City, whatever. Even Stuttgart, and then you lose. Take that ball. I want someone to take fast that ball from this guy. Take that ball fast. You take that ball fast. You put it there. You play instead of speaking about, thinking about. You don't have to time to think now. Now it's time to play. 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 We are still discussing. We are losing seconds. But how is it possible? How is it possible? That team makes me crazy. Dusan. Good one from Dusan here. Savona. You play in the back. What can I say? Play in the back. Kalulu. Do they know? Is there the chrono somewhere in the stadium? Do they know it's already the second half? Cambiaso. Opening to Thuram. Thuram as a left winger at the moment. Grande Thuram for Kenan Yildiz. Kenan Yildiz is pressed there. Attenzione for a pass. There is absolutely no offside for Dusan Vlahovic. He's not able to beat his man. He's not able to manage that ball, to control that ball, to keep that ball like a pressure treasure. He's not able to. He's not able to. How is it possible? How is it possible? That ball coming, he cannot keep it still. Locatelli. Nothing happened. What do you want to talk in the post-game? I don't know if I will do a post-game. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to debrief in that game? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Chico. Dai Chico. Attenzione for a shot from Locatelli. Mamma mia, and here the first shot on target is coming at the 85th minute. Deflected by Simeone. Deflected by Mignolet. Deflected by Mignolet. The first shot at the 85th minute. Would it have... Yeah, it was a beautiful one. It was a beautiful one. But this Locatelli should have tried at the 20th minute. At the 30th minute. At the 40th minute. Pay attention, corner kick. Who knows? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe the miracle that is happening. A dirty win for Juve. That would be beautiful. I believe in it. Kenan Yildiz into that box, that ball. The guy is like 3 meters. Should not be allowed to have these players on the field. But here, what a disaster pass. Who was the last one on the field? Who was the last one? Look. Attenzione, attenzione, attenzione. Mamma mia. Luckily they missed. Luckily they missed. But that was really, really dangerous again. Dai Juve. Dai Juve. How is it possible? How is this possible? With 5 minutes to go, we risked. We really risked. And it's not the first time today. Ball out, ball for Brugge. Throw in for Brugge, guys. 5 minutes to go. And there will not be a lot of injury time. The control was fantastic from Talbi. It's a corner kick. It's a corner kick for them. Third one for them. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. They made me... Today, I want to take one by one and hit them here. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Ball into the box. Ball Juve. Let's see if we want to play or not. Let's see. I'm curious if we want to play or not. I don't see. They are lucky that I'm not seeing them. They are lucky that I'm not seeing them. That ball should already be in game. I hope that when we see the images again, that ball will be into the game. If it's still on the foot of Di Gregorio, I will be crazy. Mamma mia, it was still on the balls of Di Gregorio. But can you imagine that we lose 30 seconds when we have the ball? When we have the ball, we lose 30 seconds like that. We just lost 30 seconds when we had the ball. Conceição. McKennie will try to go alone. No, he's obliged to go back as well. You see, when we enter, it's not a player or not. It's really that we don't know. We don't know what to do. And we play in the back. Pierre Kalulu. That was the thing for a momentum, guys. This was the thing for a momentum. That was really, really a beautiful one for the momentum. That ball is still on side. Attenzione. With Conceição that is entering the box with a cross on the second post. Pay attention to Thuram. No. 90 seconds. We were not able to do it in 90 minutes. Let's see if we will be able to do it in 90 seconds. Kalulu. Dai. Forward. Urgency. Play. Try. I want a Vlahovic goal. I want a McKennie goal. I want an own goal from them. I want a 0-1 at the end of this game. Dai Juve. McKennie. Beautiful 1-2 here. Beautiful. Stop playing, Dusan. Stop playing. Last change for Brugge. I don't know why Dusan entered. If it's to enter like that, guys. If it's to enter like that, I don't know, guys. If it's to enter like that, then you say, I don't want to play anymore, and you don't play. No. If it's to enter like that. Three minutes. 3 minutes of added time. Three minutes of added time. 20 seconds already gone. Rise and Cross, member for 34 months. At least this is a good news. Thank you, Ryzen. Really appreciate it, my friend. Oh, guys. 6 balls touched by Dusan. 2 accurate passes. Ground duels 2, 0-1. Possession lost 4 times. If it's to enter like that, guys, I don't know. If it's to enter like that, I don't know. Cope was disgusting. I already said it. Disgusting. I said he should have been out of the game since long. Grande, the ball stays in from Federico Gatti. Attenzione. What is this cross? The guy is crazy. Anyway, we continue to play. Ball into the box. That ball stays there. Weston McKennie, maybe save us, Weston. Save us, Weston. No, he's not able. Dai, Chico, second post. Attenzione, I believed in it. Cambiaso, on the ball. Grande. Dai, Andrea. What are you doing? Dai, 90 seconds. Now it's really 90 seconds to go. That ball here for Kefren Thuram. Give it back. Touch it for him. It's the other way around. Die, die, die. A last opportunity cross. A dirty one. Kevren. No, blocked by Nielsen. He was fast. Putain, putain. I need 1 minute to come back. I need 1 minute. 1 minute. I come back. 1 minute. I'm back. I'm back. I need a bit to clear my mind after that horrible non-performance of Juventus. We just added 2 extra games, 180 minutes on top of an already congested schedule for a team without depth. A team that today showed that they didn't really wanted to play, didn't wanted to try, but they just added 180 minute minimum, plus maybe extra time, because as we always draw, well, I would not be surprised that we draw, and then we lose at penalties and we go home. We don't know against who we will play. First Benfica, of course, to understand where we will be into that ranking of Champions League, a point that is securing us of that top 24, but it is also securing us to not enter the top 8, not deserve. If you don't play like today we didn't play, you don't deserve to enter the top 4. You don't deserve at all to enter the top 8, the top 8. You don't. It means that you are not at today at the quality of playing more Champions League. I'm harsh, yes, it's true, but it's a reality. I saw Barcelona losing at a certain moment 4-2, that were able to come back with a 4-5. I didn't watch the game. Luckily, Stuttgart won 3-1, Liverpool won 2-1, PSV won 3-2. Bologna even was able to beat Dortmund. Atletico Madrid with 10 men is winning over Leverkusen 2-1. Atalanta did the job. Atalanta, that according to me had a bit more easier schedule than us. They totally respected that competition. Today they did what they had to do. Go, destroy as soon as possible Sturmgas, do some changes and think again about Serie A. Juventus, they don't understand it. They don't understand it today. They don't. Today I see a team again that don't understand moments, opportunities. A Juventus that reset again the streak of victory that was at 1. We go back at streak of 0 victories, and we will have to start again thinking about Napoli first. If we win, we start again at 1. If we draw, we continue with the 0 wins. And at the moment, Juventus was not able to go with more than 2 wins in a row after, I believe this was the 29th of 30th game. 29th of 30th game. Let me read a bit of comments and then I will give you my opinion about the game. We will debrief the game. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all, guys, I tell you. Mateus Emerson, thank you for the donation. He's telling us, Beppe, how do we go from the best match of the season to then the worst match of the season? I don't know if it's the worst match. Milan Juve 0-0 was really even more horrible than that. I saw some games that I really didn't appreciate at all this season, but it was a really bad game. It was one of the worst one. How do we go from there to there? It's easy. It's really easy. We go from the best match to one of the worst ones of the season because this team is still not ready to play high level, because this team mentally is still not at the level, and because this team is urgently in search and in need for leaders that today we don't have. I tell you immediately, the worst ones, according to me, Douglas Luiz, cope manners. Douglas Luiz, I told you, he did the minimum. And this is not something acceptable for someone that should fight to show that he deserves to be in that Juventus, that deserves to be a starter in this Juventus. It's not a game that is telling us I should be over Thuram, I should be over Locatelli, I should be over Cope Manners. The other one, not because he was not the worst one, there were worse. Cope Manners, extremely bad again today. So the 2 biggest investments, the 2 that should have taken that team to another level, were the flops of today. On top of that, I can say that Savona didn't play a good game at all. Who else didn't play or didn't convince me? Wea was not good from that first minute, even if we were not really looking for him in that first half, which is a pity. But on the other side, he was not even good when he had the opportunity. Cambiaso was not raw. Nico was not terrible, but that huge big miss in front of goal and some passes that should have been managed better were are putting him in that bottom. So according to me, who do we found in that bottom of Juve? Koopmeiners, Douglas Luiz, Wea, Cambiaso, and I will put, unfortunately, Nico Gonzalez that did some good things as well today, but that miss is huge. Bangula, according to me, was good, not wow, but good. He did something that showed me maybe there is something that we can believe in, and he takes him away. And probably I would put again Thiago Motta with the worst ones today. Why? Because if at a certain moment your idea is to put Chico Conceição and Yildiz in, why not? But if you're just doing one-on-one for something that was not working, I don't understand it. Koopmeiners should have gone out on that moment. I said it. Or you put him a bit more lower with Douglas Luiz out and you play Yildiz as a 10, even if it's for 10 minutes like that. You continue to insist with Bangula on the left, with Conceição on the right side. There we could have seen maybe something changing. We didn't change anything. And then you change again spot for spot with Vlahovic entering for Nico Gonzalez, McKennie that is entering for Koopmeiners, and I don't remember who, Thuram for Douglas Luiz. Too late, way too late to have an electroshock, to have something. Locatelli missed a lot today as well. Today he missed a lot. He was good in blocking, he was good in interception, he was good in defensive task. He was also good in understanding that he wanted to play 4, but he missed in accuracy today a lot of time. I need to say, Brugge, that was not with a lot of quality, but extremely organized, extremely structured Brugge, that understood Thiago Motta and cancelled Thiago Motta and team. Darius, 22 months, again, at 0 offensive ideas against a defensive team. Yeah, we go back in what we said in the beginning of the season. When we have these close teams, Juventus is not able to. It was a theory that was working, but then the problem is that we saw also some offensive teams where Juventus was also there drawing. So I don't know how. We saw a Juve much better against a really high defense like Milan, and today we were not able. That lack of change of plan is really obsessing me. Why was there not at least an attempt to change something into the game? We didn't change. We changed a few men, but we didn't change anything. It makes me extremely angry. Nini Baranto, thank you for the donation, my friend. Can't win 2 games in a row. Cambiaso, bad Juve. Cambiaso, according to me, is more out than in. Today we heard about the Juve that wants to go with entry mercato and not exit mercato. The names of Dusan Vlahovic and the names of Douglas Luiz were confirmed by Giuntoli to stay. He didn't mention Cambiaso. That offer from Manchester United could arrive. After that injury of Cambiaso, looks like we didn't find anymore the Cambiaso of the beginning of the season. Is it because of that injury in the beginning? Is it because of the big voices of Manchester City? Is it because he doesn't want to get injured again? I have no idea. But it's not the Cambiaso that we saw in the beginning, and if he stays, if he wants to stay, we are requiring that Cambiaso in a team that is really lacking some refinements of the team, some people that we can see there. I see Martina into the chat is saying, this team drives me crazy. Ciao Beppe, ciao Martina, ciao Jose, and ciao to the beautiful Sofia that are watching from Tampa. But it is driving us crazy as well. Absolutely. Mlaggio with a nice donation as well. Thank you, Mlaggio. All the enthusiasm after Atalanta and Milan are gone. It's a team like that. It's a team that is not losing, which we can say they are good things. When you don't lose, they are good things. But it is a team that is not winning, which on the other side is also that you don't do good things. If you don't win and you don't lose, some things are good, some things are bad. But this Juventus, after the performance that we saw against Milan, after we heard Koopmeiners that spoke for the team yesterday, and because when he speaks, he's not speaking only about him. He's saying we don't want to stop. Well, looks like today we stopped. We stopped, and this is unacceptable for this Juve that needs really to show some continuity of will, at least. A continuity as will. I think that Cope needs a shock. Drop him for 2-3 games and see the response. I agree with that. I told you after Torino game I would have put him out. I said I saw a better Cope, not good, but a better Cope against Atalanta. I saw a much better Cope, and I said finally we can see a Cope that maybe has been unlocked in the position. But today he played again in another position, because today he played a bit on the left. Was it a big bet to play Douglas Luiz from Thiago Motta? No, it's not a big bet, because if the player is healthy, if you are playing a Champions League where you're not risking to be eliminated, it's the moment to play him, because we know it against Napoli will not. Also because you had the opportunity to rest Thuram. That was important, because you cannot play the entire Serie A with Koopmeiners, Thuram, and Locatelli. You cannot. So sometimes you need to rotate. This one was a beautiful one. Also for him, in a field like the Jan Breidel Stadium, where we could have seen a Ninib. Ninib. Why am I saying a Ninib? I saw Nino in the chat. I saw Ninib. No. Where we could have seen a Douglas Luiz that really wanted to say, guys, I believe in myself. I want to show you. I am the guy that you saw in Premier League that was fantastic. The one that you were sure about, that would have brought you points. I don't know, I would love to do a top 4 of best men, but it's extremely difficult today for me to put best men of today. If you really need to put 4 players, who do you put? Who do you put? Who do you put? Who do you put? No, I don't want to do worst men, because Bangula, but Bangula... Kalulu was not bad today. Nah, Locatelli. Yeah, you if you see the state of our team, you see how we play today, you could put Locatelli there in the less worst, but I don't want to put him in the best ones, guys. This is a stretch. This is really a stretch according to me. But if you really want to... Best of today. Bangula, Kalulu. You want to reward Gatti as well. Let's put these 3 guys. Let's put these 3. We did a 0-0. Probably, yeah. I will not vote. Honestly, I would not vote for Bangula. I would not vote for Bangula. Probably I would vote for Kalulu, because at the end it's a 0-0. It's not that we were dangerous. When we have a team that is waiting until the 85th minute to do a shot on target, I don't know if awarding an offensive player would be fair. But then, guys, you decide. You do what you want. I would not. I would personally not. And probably I would have done the one of Softic. No one there. But thank you, Marco Genovese, for your donation. We saw it. He did a donation, guys, then we were obliged to do a poll. Obliged. Victor, 4 months together with us. Grande, Victor. Luis have no confidence. He always went for easy pass. Look, I said it in the beginning. According to me, this is also something that I was not happy about. It was really the way of playing of Juve that was built like this. We saw really a Juve that was really seriously... let me put out. Look, we changed all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What a disaster. By the way, let me first speak about Dusan Vlahovic. Guys, with all the respect, if this is Dusan Vlahovic that is entering the field, I'm sorry, guys, but I don't know you guys, but no. And you will see, it will be Colomani that will start against Napoli. I bet my life on it. It will be Colomani. Guys, if you enter with this will, 14 minutes, which are not a lot, 6 balls played, only 2 accurate passes. Ground duels, 2, he lost all of them. He missed 3 passes on... No, he missed more. So, he touched 6 times the ball. He did 5 passes. Only 2 he succeeded in it. Ground duels, I told you, possession lost 4. Not able to keep a ball. Not able to manage a ball. No will. At a certain moment he was losing time. At a certain moment he didn't even hear that the referee whistled and continued to lose some seconds. Guys, if it's for that, no. If it's for that, no. No. Then you don't enter. If you don't want to, then no. Then no. No. You cannot. You can enter. I can accept missing goals. I can accept missing controls. I can accept missing balls, but not when you don't enter with the right will. No. When you enter, when you have the opportunity to wear black and white or yellow as today, you can't. You can't enter like that, guys. You can't. You cannot. You cannot. We'll speak about Dusan and Mercato later if you want to. Barcelona was a crazy game. We watched another crazy game. GJustjuve did 4 hours of driving to see 90 minutes of horizontal football without any danger. Disgusting. Worst match I've ever seen live. What a shame. 0-0. I always say that 0-0 are the worst game to watch in a stadium. Really worst result to watch in a stadium. Guys, early I give up. And when I have that feeling that is entering against my body, my mind, when I really start feeling again that this team will not go with a fino alla fine, no, Rad is correct. When Rad is saying, Beppe, he's not the kind of player that you are looking at stats when he's playing for 20 minutes, I agree. I agree because it's a total different player like that. I agree. But if you're looking at the stats and also using your eyes and you're watching, then you judge. Or you don't enter him. If he's not a player that you enter for 40 minutes, then you don't enter him. I remember Zalaeta, King, Rad, you will know. Zalaeta, he entered. He was not the best player ever. But when he entered, guys, he entered with the will of destroying the world. Padovano was not always a starter in Juve, but when he entered, he destroyed the world. Amoruso. I go with a lot of players like that. Guys, I can continue for hours in giving you examples of people that entered and changed games. Or at least gave that will, which today we didn't see. Then I agree that stats are maybe a bit harsh, but on the other side, when you are touching 6 balls, you have not a lot of opportunity to do well, but also not a lot of opportunity to do bad. And a lot of time we go towards is doing bad. And this is not acceptable. Sader, thank you for the donation. If we have played in our 90 minutes, we won't score. No, it's true. That's what I'm telling you. Because I always have the fino alla fine spirit, the belief, etc. But this season, for the very first time in a lot of games, these guys at the 60th minute, at the 70th minute, they really take away that fino alla fine from me in saying, Beppe, these guys, they will not be able to do it. And unfortunately, I'm always right. When that feeling is entering my body, and that's the moment when I'm telling you live, guys, pay attention, because no, it will not happen. It will not happen. You can already shut down the television. It will not happen. What could happen is that you concede a goal. Scoring? No. And today I had it again. And again, we didn't create. We had that shot from the distance from Locatelli that should do much more. Because he has a beautiful shot. One time the goalkeeper is going on it. The second time he will go on it. The third time you will have a bit of luck and he will not go on it. So he should try much more because he's one of the players that has that shot. Like Kopaner should have that shot, but Kopaner is totally lost. Also that shot that is going at a certain moment, totally disgusting. Like the one of Douglas Luiz, after some beautiful tricks and skills and fantastic, beautiful tack. Colo99 that is probably watching the channel, he knows that if one day he needs to do Douglas Luiz back to Manchester City or whatever, he will take these beautiful sombrero controls with the shoulder, and then he need to cut. Because if you see the execution, guys, they will unsubscribe from the channel of Colo. It's a reality. It's a reality. We have a double donation from El Pocho Lavezzi. Lavezzi from Sweden. I didn't know that you went to Sweden, Lavezzi. You remember Lavezzi from Napoli. Twice, double donation. Thank you, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Like all the people here in the chat. You know it, I give priority to people that are members because there are a lot of comments, but I also read the other ones. Of course, the people that are doing a donation or extending membership, they have always priority on the channel because we are with a lot. Which doesn't mean that I don't read the messages like the one of Tazlima, that is a subscriber of the channel without being a member. In terms of shots, I think Motta might tell them to not try their luck and only play into the box. I would love to tell you, no, it's not true, but I have no evidence of that. Honor Kam, thank you for the donation from Denmark. Motta makes me miss Allegri. I can't this anymore. I want to continue to support. I want to no. Allegri, and you know how much I have respect for that man. You know how much I defended that man when he was not at fault, according to me, at least in my analysis. I would not love him to come back. I don't think he's the right man to come back, especially not with Giuntoli, but that's a side story. But no, forget about it. There will not be a Allegri 3.0. That's one. 2. Am I regretting Allegri? No. We started the project. We saw some beautiful things in this Juve, but it's a Juve that is immature. The coach needs to grow. The players need to grow. We miss some leaderships, and the names that I hear on the Mercato, I'm not thinking that we are solving that situation. Instead, we might potentially lose a Cambiaso that at today is not a leader of Juventus, but it's a focal point of this Juve. It's the name. If you tell me 4 names into the chat of who would you think about to be in that Juventus that is better in the future, but that you really see, okay, these players are still there at Juventus in 2, 3, 4 years, that you say, okay, if I buy the shirt today, I'm sure I will have some return on investment. I can tell you that Cambiaso is one of them, like Yildiz, Cambiaso. If I need to go with other ones, probably a Kalulu, a Locatelli. But there are not a lot of players like that. Yildiz, Chico. I'm not even sure about Chico. Today he was not good. Looks like Conceição, he didn't enter at full form. This is also something that we need to take into consideration. But the Conceição that has been studied by the other ones. It's not a surprise anymore. Remember that dip of Kvaratskhelia? Kvara was able to do it for a season long before they knew how to block him, and then he has been in difficulty. He has been really in difficulty. But looks like that magic is a bit gone for Chico. Pay attention, even if on that right side, at a certain moment, he was able to put 2-3 balls. So I would not go like Mikkel Heideby with or a Heideby that goes with Chico was shit. That's maybe exaggerated. But that he was not good, that's a fact as well. Paolo, thank you for the donation. How can so many decent players look so confused? But especially when you have the... Guys, you remember Manchester City? What happened after Manchester City? I have a good memory on that one. What happened after Manchester City? You remember or you don't remember? After Manchester City, what do? We draw against Venezia. Bravo, Jake. 2-2 against Venezia. What about after the Leipzig game? Who remembers what was the result after Leipzig game? Who remembers after Leipzig what happened? Draw against Cagliari in Serie A, 1-1. What happened after that fantastic remontada where a lot of people said Juventus, they found that green tabac of 4-4 against Inter, where we were led 4-2. We arrive at 4-4. The game after, we do 2-2 against Parma. It's not even the draw, or not. It's the way how we play after can we say, epic game, epic victory. The game where you believe, we are there. Look, there are 4 moments of this Juve. There are Juve Leipzig or Leipzig Juve. You believe now, okay, we did it. That team unlocked grinta, will. They understand that if they fight, they will do it. 1-1 against Cagliari. A few games later, you come back against Inter. And you have it in you and you say, okay, now we showed it against the Scudetto holders, against the rival of Juve. And you smelled like snow. Against the smaller team, guys? Because it's always like that, You play a big team or a big evening, and then the game after, you have the opportunity to play a, on paper, smaller team, and you throw it away. And that's what we do today. We play Milan, we win, a beautiful win, a really beautiful win, a convincing win, a clean sheet, and today you play Brugge, that is on paper weaker than you, and you saw it in terms of technical abilities. You were much stronger than Brugge, and you are not able to go further than a draw, a sterile draw. Lavezzi, that not only gave us 2 donations, but also became a member of the chat. So thank you, Lavezzi, from Sweden. Thank you, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. Paolo, we already answered. Thank you again. Sylvain Lefebvre, thank you, my friend. Sorry, I don't see Cope doing well or doing enough. Look, we are nearly February. A lot of players had some difficult starts at Juve. Then they unlocked themselves. They became big. Cope is starting to worry me, but also that position I still don't understand it. Today he didn't play as a 10. Don't tell me that he played as a 10 because it's not true. But today he played again in a different way, and he was different on the field than where he was against Milan. Where on Milan he was more here. Today you see that he's trying to take that ball. Bad game of Cope. 76th minute, but also I believe Thiago started to realize that no. 37 touches, 84% pass accuracy, so bad. Crosses, 3 attempts, 0 succeeded. What about these dribbles? 1 attempted, 1 succeeded. The duels, 4 duels, 2-1 on the ground, 3 in the air, 2-1. So 4-1 on 7 in total, lost the ball 9 times. No, it was not a good Cope manners. Douglas Luiz, I don't know why that rating goes on 7-1. Probably because of the pass accuracy, maybe. I don't know. 85, not even a beautiful pass accuracy. A lot of balls touched. I wanted to speak about the tactics that was planned. I will tell you in a second. Let me continue to read, and then I will tell you about the tactics. Pay attention, because we have Tariq, that is the first one, I believe, to reach 39 months as a member. Thank you, Tariq. 39 months, mamma mia. We need Cope manners deeper. He doesn't work as trequartista. But that was the change that I was expecting at a certain moment. I forgot Marco Genovese, but I will come back on Marco in a second. You see, this is really what I was expecting. If we take out these players that came in, and we go back to the initial lineup with Douglas Luiz, with Cope manners that played, unfortunately, a bit more central today. Wea, that was here, Bangola, and Nico Gonzalez. Can we have a ball, please? Let me take the blue ball of Champions League. It's big, yeah? Mamma mia. It's a big ball today, yeah? The ball is bigger than the balls that we had today. I said it. You saw a lot of times that when we were moving, Locatelli was even going on the left. Luiz was going central. Cope manners was going here, or it was Locatelli here and Cope manners a bit more on the left when that ball was here. So what they were actually doing, what I saw today at least, was they were actually going wide with Mangula, wide with Wea. Nico was going on front, pushing actually. Cope Manners was going here, here, and actually what they were trying to do, well, actually no, it's not even true, because a lot of time we saw a Cambiaso here, Savona a bit more secure there. Actually what was happening was this. That's why I was a bit more confused. A lot of time we saw this. This is what we saw a lot of time, because we were playing initially, I'm speaking about the 21st minute, initially we were playing a lot here on the left side. So what was happening, we saw Kalulu giving it to Douglas Luiz. In one touch, it was to Locatelli to try to find or a Savona that was going up, or a Savona, or a Wea, or a Bangula, or especially if they could, they would have loved doing so. They would have really loved, and that was one of the requests, I believe, from Thiago Motta, to actually ask, when doing so, that they were all going up, okay, with their 4-3-3. Because they were quite low, Bruges was quite low. So what I wanted was, actually, let's put them like this. What they wanted, when that ball was going to Douglas Luiz, they wanted a pressing from, it was not Nilsson, it was Jugla in the beginning, but we don't care. They wanted a pressing here with these players that were coming to press, with their midfielder that would have gone up, with probably their defense that would go wider, you see, to block the wingers, which actually Nico Gonzalez that was doing that fake movements to go up with a Cope manner that would launch and actually totally unorganizing that defense. Because the idea was first pass here, let all the Bruges players come up. We gave it back, and that's where Locatelli goes over the defense for these players that should have been fast, with a Nico Gonzalez that would have attacked the second spot. That was the idea that we saw initially from Thiago Motta tactically. I promise you it's true. And that's why you have that tack, tack, tack. You see? Tack, tack, tack. Tack, tack. Centrally could have gone. But actually, Bruges, they didn't care. And that, they didn't care. That was the funny thing. Not the funny thing. Actually, Bruges, you know what they did? They said, you know what? We understood what they are doing. So, Nilsson or Judgla will attack. Zlotlis will take here. Tabli will take here, and you know what with the defense? The defense will stay comfortably here, and we will close the space. Because well, we'll go, the Kapper will be here, Bangula will be there. There was the other player, I don't remember the name, the other one, that was also good, by the way. And here it would have been blocked in traffic by two players. And so 1, 2, and everyone was blocked. And everyone was blocked. So what was happening? It was Locatelli was taking the ball here. Douglas Luiz was going up here. Cope Manners as well. What happened again is everyone is totally blocked. So that ball go here and we go back here. That ball go here, up, and we go in the back. Because he was the first reference point in the first 20 minutes. And always he was playing like this, like this, like this. Because there was a really double curtain here on Douglas Luiz blocking everything, and we were not able to unmark ourselves. And the Kaper and the other one, who was it from Bruges? That was really, really good, actually. Sabe, they were not letting anything go through. This is, but okay, guys, we are playing against a team, so we need to say congratulations to Bruges that blocked us. Gigashat, when you're saying this is sadly true, are you saying that because you were at the stadium? So is this what happened? Did I analyze it well? Why? Why did I make your wife laugh? What did I say? I don't know what he's referring. But I need maybe the analyze of Gigashat that was at the stadium there. But okay, 20 minutes. I understand. I need to read some messages. I will come back in a second. But 20 minutes like that. Okay, it's not working. It's blocked. Okay, great, fantastic. But this is where I expect that we change, that we try something new. So instead of that, trying something new. You know what happened with Juve? Not only we didn't try something new, but on top of that, we didn't even try that anymore. And what did we go for? We went again towards this. Pa, 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 pa. And trying to go up with a possession. Pa, pa, pa. And every time that we had the possibility for a dangerous pass, boom, we stopped. We missed it. We missed it. Every possible dangerous pass or a pass to create something, to win, we were missing it. So the players, they didn't have the idea of another plan, and they even were doing less good what they were trying in the beginning of the game. They lost intensity, they lost energy, they lost power, and they lost confidence and belief. And I believe that they accepted a draw way too early. Way too early. Way too early. Rad is telling us Bangula created 100% of goal opportunity. Best for me. No, it's not true. Not 100% of goal opportunity, because you have that shot from Locatelli that goes on target when Bangula is already out of the field. But yeah, I understand what you mean, and I believe that the people would have are voting for him. 435 votes are in at the moment. I keep it a few minutes more, but I think he will win. But Gatti, third, 20%, Kalulu, 28%, Bangula at the moment winning with 52%. Again, I would have voted personally for Kalulu today. I think that Kalulu has been really, really good. Really. But Bangula was the only one that created something. Even if we created zero. Marco Genovese, Beppe, finally, your message, Marco. Thank you for the donation. Marco is saying, Beppe, if you could sign any player, who would you sign? Bremer. A healthy Bremer. A healthy Bremer. Today, you know who I would sign? I would have signed Hansko. That is the closest one to what we need as a center back, with playing with left foot, that can also play as a left back, but especially as a center back on the left. We need a defender there. I know that you will tell me back up front, we just signed Colomani. We have a lot of players. Bangula, Wea, Yildiz. I would go for a defender today. Then for the very, very, very first time today, on the 21st of January, for the very first time today, on the 21st of January, I will tell you that if they tell me, Beppe, swap, we don't lose any money on Douglas Luiz, swap with Tonali, I would say yes. Lavezzi! He's telling you, Beppe, I'm so glad I found your channel. Keep it up, brother. You're doing a great job in these hard times. But when did you find the channel? How come, Lavezzi? How did you find the channel? Tell me, because I need to understand. Because there are a million of you that didn't discover the channel yet. So when we have someone that discovered it and is enjoying the content, let me know. And then we'll speak again about Douglas Luiz. Huh? Hey, I see that people are applauding me now. Hey, because I said something popular. You know that I love to be unpopular. Today, I am unpopular. Because I'm pissed off. Let me see. Let me cook. 35,000. Woo! At least there is something good. I will take off the Champions League shirt because they didn't deserve. They don't deserve that one is here. No, they don't. How did you discover the channel, Lavezzi? Did someone from Sweden tell you? A friend? Did you discover thanks to the recommendation? How long are you following the channel? But I'm happy that we discovered Lavezzi as well. In the meanwhile, yeah. I forgot. I'm sorry for that. To the moon. You know why I didn't say it too loud? Because now the neighbors are going crazy. Yeah? Are going crazy. We have even GJustjuve, that is our how do you say in English? The reporter that was live there in Brugge that was telling us things that Beppe, you're wrong, because when you were complaining about Thiago Motta not speaking enough, today he was speaking, especially to Cambiaso and to Savona a lot, while I was saying that he wasn't speaking enough. So today we even had someone there that was also telling us, Beppe, no, there are no people that are warming up, so we knew already the pitch side man, he was there, the pitch side man, and he became a member as well today again. Thank you, GigaChat 1897. Grazie, amico mio. The eye to is there. The eye to prevent bad luck. Maybe it's not working in Champions League, or maybe Juve needs much more than that. It helped, like one boost against Milan, and now even the against Malocchio was taken away. Ismail is doing the right thing here. I recommend you to all the fans in Sweden, Beppe, Forza Sweden. Sweden that I think lost one spot in 2024. From 4th country watching the channel became 5th. Attenzione, because we have other things to speak about. In Bruges. We are at minus 20 from Inter. I didn't understand my message. I hope not too much people. I said after the game, my first comment, I didn't develop because I didn't have the time, but I said 2 more games added before and after Inter. People are saying we are at less than 20 points from Inter, but this is absolutely not what I meant. It was absolutely not what I meant. What I meant, maybe I expressed myself, was, let me check. No, okay, it was just one person that because I was not saying it's dangerous because of Inter. My thing was more like, guys, we already have a team that is in difficulty playing the games that we need to play, congested the calendar. Now it will be even worse. It was not about the game against Inter. Sweden represents Sweden. Sweden missed the Champions League spot at GJustjuve. It's true. You lost. You are out this season. You play Europa League. Wait a minute, because did we have the answer of Lavezzi, how we discovered the channel? No, he disappeared, guys. So let me read the comments that are waiting now. Rad, we read Sader that is telling us, Beppe, Juve this rebuilding this season. 1, youth development, okay. Key transfer, okay. Tactical overhaul, okay. Leadership stability pending. Yeah. Look, the youth development didn't start this season, to be honest. We already started a few seasons ago. Otherwise, it would look like only Giuntoli and Thiago Motta are working on it. It's a unit. That's not true. We already started and we are continuing. And if today we have some players that can play in that first team, like Bangula, like Yildiz, also like a Savona that is not perfect. And don't forget, these are players that were playing in 3rd division, and then it's easier to have the beautiful applause for a player that is doing tricks and skills up and also scoring a goal than for a defender. We know that. But if we are able to have these players coming and helping the team, it's thanks to a work that started a long time ago with head was Cherubini. But it's true that we continue with our youth development. Key transfers, a lot have been done. Yesterday we were speaking about that. The 2 that are missing really at that level, that is the 2 that we are sure that they would not miss. We had doubts about Kalulu. We didn't know about Cabal. We were not sure about Conceição. Some people were hesitant about Nico Gonzalez. I need to say, except of the injury of Nico Gonzalez, but we saw what he was able to give. Except of, these players did really well. It's the two that we spent the most money that we didn't see today. I said it earlier, on the 21st of January, it's the first time probably that I'm telling you, look, and I didn't want to because I was a big sponsor of Doggy. But today I was expecting not the 5-star games. This is not what I was expecting, guys. Don't believe that. I was not expecting that. I was expecting someone that showed me, really, guys, this is why you signed me. At least for 60 minutes. A player was playing with, I will show you. And I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I didn't see someone that said, you know what, here, we're playing against Brugge, I will take that ball and I will show you. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. And I was really, really expecting more from today's game. So I said it's not a player that can enter and change a game. He needs to start some games to see the real Douglas Luiz. Today he starts. And today not good. And today not good. And today not good. So if you tell me, there are some talks, Tonali, I would think about it. What is the value on transfer market of Tonali? Let me check. I want the value of Tonali, and I also want to know how much they spent on him, because the value is one thing. The value, how much they spent on him, is something else. Let me check. It's here. Sandro Tonali, value of, on transfer market, which means nothing, of 38 million. So he took a hit, of course, because also him didn't play. He took a big hit here. They signed him for how much from Milan? Let's say 60. 2 seasons ago. Contract until, that's important as well, 2028. That's a 5-year contract at 60. 60 divided by 5, guys. How much? Wait, 60 divided by 5, 12. 12 per year. They in depreciation. So 60 minus 12 and 6 now, because it's half a year, it's 42. It still has a weight on the books of Newcastle of 42. 42 is possibly what Juventus could ask for. No? For Douglas Luiz, to not lose too much. 70 plus bonus. Here they are saying less. But again, transfer market is not the Holy Bible, but here they are telling us less. They are telling us the fee of 60 plus bonus. I don't know if he received these bonuses or not, but no. Sader, we read. Arif, we didn't read. 39 months. This team, thank you, Arif. This team will never change unless we get rid of that register role. There is nothing that I hate more than this in the world. Douglas played a lot in that position today, and more than Locatelli. They were interchanging their position, but Douglas played a lot in that position today. You see here, extremely here, and here. While Locatelli played as well there. They were changing the positions, but yeah. But we saw a lot. That was not the intention of of Thiago Motta to play with that regista kind of role. I already see a different interpretation of that role, that it's not the same as when we saw it again with Allegri, for example. I understand what you're saying, but the ratings, guys, the ratings, you know it, huh? This is something that I will never give credit to the ratings that you see in all the apps, SofaScore, OneFootball, Live Score, whatever. I don't, because it's based on bots in passes, in whatever. A lot. Football is also what you do in the field. It's not only expected goals, expected assists, expected passes. It's not only that. So it's much more than that, and I don't agree. I don't agree with that at all. You cannot. If you look at how many games there were today, how is it possible that all these people are giving these ratings? So it's made by a bot. And I would love that we still have that humanity, and football is just beautiful like that because we have diverse opinions. No, 7.1, no, I don't agree. Yeah, that's probably what we did today. We play with 2 registi. Just for that heel attempt, he deserved -4. But I agree, a swap Dugi Sandro will be the best. Beppe, can we go through the Champions League table standing right now? And you have a chance to go through. No, top 24 is okay, huh, guys? Top 24 is okay. But we wanted to hope, with the results of today and tomorrow, that we had a chance to win against Benfica and qualify to top 8. Now we will play playoff. If you say today you have 21, 18, so we have how much? We are 14th, and a lot of teams needs to play tomorrow. Juventus has 12, so Sporting can go over us. Milan can go over us, and they are playing against who? Girona. Feyenoord can go over us. You know, we want Hansko. They will say, oh. Real Madrid, no. They can equalize us. Celtic as well. Then the other ones, they will stay behind us. But, look, Bologna can go to 8 points. PSG could go to 10, 13. Pay attention if they win against City. There are a lot of calculations. I cannot go one by one. One thing is sure, Leipzig, Slovan, Young Boys are eliminated. Even if they win, they have 6 points. This one can potentially continue with 9 points, but I don't know. So we are in top 24. That's 100% mathematic today. But where will you end? And that will... Yeah, it's 100%. Yeah, 100% qualified to the playoffs. If you finish with 15 points, guys, 15 means you are at the moment here. But Atalanta needs to lose. Arsenal needs to lose 2 games. Leverkusen needs to lose. Inter needs to lose 2 games. Aston Villa needs to lose next week. You see what I mean? It's tough, huh? It's really tough. It's really, 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 really tough. I will stop the vote, by the way. The man of the match. We saw it, huh? 54, Bangula. Kalulu, 27. And Gatti, 18. Fagioli, guys, You tell me about Fagioli. There is a real interest from Fiorentina on Fagioli. Again, today I had confirmations about that. Real interest from him. For him. No, not 40 million, guys. No, they did. We didn't hear the. It's an interest, so we didn't come to a negotiation yet. Also because they need to understand what to do with Douglas Luiz. Today, Giuntoli said out of the market like Dusan Vlahovic, but no, Forza Juve Eric. I told you, the project, I believe in the project, the idea, I believe it was a good choice to go for Thiago Motta. We have been a bit unlucky with some injuries. We have been really extremely unlucky with some certainties, Douglas Luiz co-manager, that should have performed much better until today, that do not. When I see what we were able to do against Atalanta, against Milan, in some of the games, some, like earlier said by our friend Sader, we saw a lot of beautiful things that gives you but the problem is that we don't win. And when you have 13 draws in Serie A, 3 draws in Champions League, it's way too much. At a certain moment, if you want to positively judge a project, it needs also to be something positive. And at the moment, unfortunately, a lot of things are not working. Also, Giuntoli, because we speak a lot about Thiago Motta, but at today, where are the players? Where are the players? Because at today, we saw Alberto Costa and Colomani joining. Colomani is not even able to play because of Paris Saint-Germain with the rules of the slots for loans out. But all the targets that we had in defense are problematic. We're sure to go for Tomori. That was not even the first choice. Hansko, we cannot convince Feyenoord. How did they do at the end? They play tomorrow, Feyenoord. They play tomorrow. We cannot convince Feyenoord. Can you imagine? Antonio Silva, Araujo, and then you finish with 2 names. With all respect, I believe in Renato Veiga. I think it's a good one. It's a beautiful opportunity. If you can go for him for 20 million, I believe it's good. You need to go for that. But he was not the first player that I would have thought about, and I'm sure that he was also not the first player that Cristiano Giuntoli was thinking about. And we are the 21st of January. In a few minutes, we are the 22nd of January. So the clock is ticking, guys. Seriously, we start having a problem there. It's not okay. Because if you tell me Alberto Costa is the reinforcement, probably where we didn't need it, on the right side, Daniel White, 29 months with us. Thank you, Daniel. I felt like we didn't give 100% today because of Napoli. If this is the case, then they didn't understand that they're stupid. Punto. If this is the case, we are stupid. I don't think neither that it was because of Napoli. You can do that if you are winning 2-0 and then you stop playing. You always say, okay, we were thinking about Napoli. Because at the end, we played 90 minutes today. And you know what we did? We just added 2 games because of our stupidity that were not planned in the schedule. So 2 more games. One before Derby d'Italia against Inter, one right after, because it will be played extremely fast. Boom, boom. Would be really bad if we did that. Abai, my friend, thank you for the donation, Abai. Some balance. Douglas Luiz wasn't that bad in my opinion. No. I agree with you. It was not awful, ugly. I will not join the people with a it was disgusting. It's not true. It's not true. But I was expecting much more in that opportunity. You know, it has sometimes you have how can I say? You have the train that is going, and if you don't take it, it's over. And he was already not a starter anymore because of a really, really, really bad start of the season, because he didn't arrive in form, because he was injured, because of this, because of that, because of other ones who were performing better. And you have a chance and you don't take it at the max. I mean, no, it was not 100% awful and disgusting, but it's a pity. Thomas is saying they added games to make up for the missed game in Supercoppa. Probably yes. Probably yes. I would have preferred to see a game in Supercoppa more than 2 games in Champions League. He needs continuity. Our pressing and field position is much better. In the beginning, yes. Then I didn't see the same aggressivity and pressing. Nico and Cope header. Missed 2 sitters. Because it's true. We didn't even mention that missed header from Cope Manners. That would change the story of the game to Napoli. Yeah, I agree. Look, I would have welcomed, of course, a dirty win. I would have taken it with wide open arms. But honestly, if we would have been here analyzing the sitters or not the sitters that could have changed the game, probably would have been here with, okay, we believe, let's calculate how much we need, who needs to lose to go into the top 8, and it would have been a really fun night. But if we would have analyzed the game, honestly, we couldn't say that really we saw that continuity after Milan game, after Atalanta, a team that unlocked themselves. We would have said, look, we did the job, but nothing more. And that's a pity. And that's a real pity. So I agree with you, yes and no. I think also, honestly, the team is a bit tired. A lot of time, I told you, when the players will start to come back, probably the other ones will start to drop in form because they had to really play a lot. Nini Baranto, Beppe, thank you for the donation. Do you think that it's possible that Dusan go now? Okay, that's a good question. I hope you are still here, Nini, because it's 5 minutes ago. Oh, it's okay. I'm still in timing, yeah. You know what's the problem from what I hear? There is one problem. There are no offers. Voila. That's the reality. There are some interest. There are no offers. As today. Some interest. There was one offer that arrived, not even an official one. It was from Arsenal. That was really ridiculous. Like, it was 38 million. I don't know if it's pound. If it's pound, it goes towards 42 million. Yeah, Juntoli said, Vlahovic and Douglas Luiz, they will not leave in January. First of all, don't believe a sporting director 100% when Mercato is open. 1. 2, why? Why is that? Because there are no offer. If an offer arrives, I can tell you tomorrow it can go. I can already tell you there will be a big problem. Yeah. Bomba, I don't know. I spoke about it this morning into the video, so Bomba of Nicolo Schira, I don't know. I would have loved to go with the music and the boom, 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 stressy music, but Manchester City will submit this week the first bid to Juventus to try to sign Andrea Cambiaso. I already told you, I believe this morning, I don't know, the first offer was already there. That, you know, that explorative offer, the open bid was already there, with 50 million, where you said you're crazy. Guys, for under 80 is not leaving, and that's why we arrive at 65. Don't believe, guys, that 65 is the first offer. 65 is not the first offer. You know, the verbal offers and not the real offer on the table. Not like the dossier that is ready that you say, here, you boom, sign if you accept. It was 50. Or you say, no, crazy. Ciao, Daniel. Ciao, grande. So it was not a first. And nervost. Then Juve went with 80. 65 is already another offer. For 65, guys, he's gone. For 65, he's gone. 65 maybe with a bit of bonus, but don't expect much more than that. Don't expect much more than that. 65 plus bonus is gone. And today, Nico is just telling us that this week they will go with a first bid. Probably, it's not the first bid. It's the first official dossier, like, boom, this for Cambiaso. Here, it's on your desk, officially now. After we made these opening talks, the interest, the player already accepted, guys, huh? The player already accepted, but he doesn't want to go in war with Juve. He doesn't want, it's not an obsession that he's obliged to go now. But the player already accepted. That's a reality. Now it's up to Juve. It's up to Juve to say yes or no, how much, when. But when I hear Giuntoli speaking before the game of Milan, and he says, we didn't receive an official offer yet. We will see what we will do with it if it arrives. Today he speaks about a market close for Dusan Vlahovic and for Douglas Luiz. True or not, I don't know, but it's not mentioning Cambiaso. Guys, I can tell you that the chances are high that he's leaving. Motta is saying, I want to see more from my offensive players. We agree, Thiago. We agree. No? We agree. But that's the big thing, eh? That's what I always said. In the past, when players were leaving, how good they were, you were sure that you would have had other replacements. Sometimes, not as good as the one that was leaving, but at least you had 3 players sometimes. And at the end, they were, as a team, becoming better. Today, Cambiaso leaving for a lot of money. Where will you spend? What will you spend? Because if you bring me Kelly, I would not be happy. If you bring me Kelly, Donna, Brenda, you can bring me all these, I will not be happy, guys. You can bring me all Beverly Hills 90210. I will not be happy, guys. And you know what? I informed myself, and Kelly is a real voice, guys. Yeah, Nini was saying before that we already had a replacement ready. Colo, if Juve sell Cambiaso, they already have a replacement ready. No, that's what I'm not sure about, Colo. And if you tell me that Chilwell is the replacement, no. Because we are speaking, Abba is saying, did you see the injury list of Kelly? Yes, I did. But did you see the one of Chilwell? Yes, we just sold the Chill guy and we will replace him with a Chilwell. This is not okay. This is not okay. No. Who is this guy? Who is this guy, Chilwell? At peak, healthy Chilwell, why not? But the problem is that he's not at peak anymore and he's not well. No, 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 no. The age chilling, people are telling me. Yeah, yeah, guys, the injuries of Chilwell are. Did you see the injuries of Chilwell? The injuries are scary, huh? Are scary. This season, guys, he had, I promise you it's true, he had more missed game due to illness, 2, than total played games, 1. So the guy, even if he's not playing, he's ill. How is it possible? How is it possible? 2023, here. That's 5, 2, 3, 1, 1, 23 games missed. On top of all these. So 23, 24, 25, 28, 30, 35 games missed in 23, 25, 22, 24. If you're looking at 22, 23, 20 games missed. 21, 22, 45 games missed. 2021, quarantine, probably COVID, and foot injury, 9 games, so 10 games missed. 1920, 1, 2, 3, 6. What happened? I didn't know that. There is a total. I don't even need to count them. By here. 34 and 16. So every season is missing a lot of games, huh? Yeah, bravo. Chill well. Written alla Colo. With all the respect. And it's not that we are, it's not that we are like the famous French Lourdes. I don't know if you know what I'm speaking about, where miracles are happening. La Continassa is not really, and the J Medical are not really well known as being the new Lourdes. A spot for Christian pilgrims that you go there, you see the stone with the holy water that is going from there. Where miracles are really happening. Some people that they cannot walk, they go there, they pray, and then they can walk again. La Continassa is not really like that. So if we bring a pair like that, we can already say it's over, guys. Let's prepare the few. If a player is like that, the combo, Chilwell, J Medical, prepare the funerals. It will be the first. No, it's not possible. Beppe, how come you and us in the chat can see it's a bad idea, but sporting directors? It's a good question. It's a really good question. Or maybe, guys, I said the funeral, but probably that combo, Chilwell, J Medical, it's worse than that. I'm ready to. I don't know. There will be a lot of problems. Much more than that. I don't know. There will be a general protest in Torino. They will take off the president of Italy. There will be maybe an implosion of the finance. I don't know what can happen. Zombie apocalypse. These kind of things can happen. Yeah. If we bring Chilwell to J Medical, from the moment that they go like this, guys, from the moment that they go, and there is that first contact of handshake between Chilwell and J Medical, things will not go well. I can tell you. It will be a disaster. If they sell Cambiaso, they had better bring. It's a different player, Araujo. It's not playing the position of Cambiaso. But I know he still didn't sign the extension. Playoff draws, Beppe. How do they decide? So it's really complicated, but you will have all the. So it will be the 9th and 10 will be drawn or whatever. Well, drawn against the 23rd and 24th. So you can play, as if you are 9th, you can play against the 23rd or the 24th. If you are 10th, you can play against 23rd or 24th. Then 11-12 will be drawn against 21 and 22, and so you will not know against who you will play at the end of match day 8, but you will know that you can play potentially against these two teams. Then it depends of the draw. Udogie replace Cambiaso and Tonali replace Luis. Done. Mercato closed. If I believe in top 4, yeah. Yes, because we see that Lazio, I'm not sure how long they will keep the trend. Fiorentina already lost a lot. Milan is not more sure as us, so you have who before? You have Napoli, Inter, Atalanta, and all the other ones are fighting for the top 4. We are there at -2 from Lazio, I believe. Apparently, Vega already refused Lazio, from what I know. Yeah. But of course, we need to do our job. At the moment, yes, Colo. At the moment, yes, the 5 spots, that's an important question. Not that it's not a one-on-one with Colo, but he's asking me interesting questions for everyone. At the moment, yes, at the moment it's UK and Italy at the end of match day 6 of Champions League, Europa League, etc. So at the moment, yes, but it can change. UK will run with it with that first spot this season, but there are two countries that can have it. 3 match days ago, it was Portugal that was second, with Italy third. Now Italy did well in the last few games. They gained that spot again, but it's not 100% defined yet. I must say that today Bologna won, Atalanta won, Juve didn't lose. Let's see what the other two are doing tomorrow, and then also in the other cups. But there are possibilities, and I hope so, and I really hope so. It's strange to say, but to me, there is one thing that can save that project, because we saw some beautiful things, but one thing that can save the project is really that qualification in Champions League. Super important, extremely important. Is there someone that I forgot or not? I said it, so there are no offers. If an offer arrives, yeah, he can leave. Because, you want some, I will already tell you a prediction. Dusan Vlahovic will not play a lot. He was already furious and not accepting being subbed out. Wait when he will not play as a starter and when he will play like today. 40 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 20 minutes here, 1 start here. Wait, because I can tell you, Kolo Muani has not been signed to be on the bench. Look, I said it during the game. Nico Gonzalez, Kolo Muani, Zirkzee are players that are fitting a bit the mentality of Motta in we find joy in playing the ball up front. We come back, we track back, but not to just be there, left, right, no. To play the ball, to control it. Today, of course, we have that miss of Nico Gonzalez, but the movements, trying to dribble, giving to the left, giving to the right, going in counter-attack. They love to do these kind of things. They are not obsessed that much about the finishing goal scorer at the end of the season. That's why Nico Gonzalez did fantastically well. Atalanta, Milan, today was doing good, the right movements at a certain moment. Then that horrible miss is putting him below in the votes, because you cannot miss that one. But that's what they are looking for. And I think that Kolo Muani will have a lot of chances. Pay attention, if Kolo Muani will be done tomorrow, like Giuntoli said, like I told you, I would not be surprised to see him starting against Napoli. Really not. I think we are also sending a message to Dusan. It's not. And Thiago said it really well. Huh? Don't look at the quantity of the minutes, but I look at the moment. I focus really on the quality of the minutes at disposal that you are playing. And if you are looking at the 40 minutes that he had at disposal today, Dusan didn't increase that merit of I can start against Napoli. Didn't. From Brugge, DV9 don't even deserve to be in today. He entered like a kid. I really didn't like how he entered. Really not. I'm really tired of Vlahovic today. I'm not sure if anyone else feels the same. Hugo isn't here now, or he would have had a 10 hours long fight with Arbicoms over Vlahovic. Ah, yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky. But I think he disappeared immediately in the beginning of the live when I said, Hugo, today it's Juve that is playing, not Dusan Vlahovic. I think he stopped. I didn't ban him. Huh? I don't ban people they can too, but Yashari was good. I agree, empty. Dusan and Douglas Luiz wouldn't start for Canigatti. I feel the same. I want Vlahovic out. No, I'm not saying I want Dusan Vlahovic out. That's not what I'm saying. But I was not happy with this season. I said, this season are 3. Who remembers? One is easy because I just spoiled it. But I said there are 3 persons that I'm expecting that they really show up this season. It's like the season of break of break. How do you say? Go or break, or I don't know how you say. Anyway, it's I said 3 names. No, not Douglas Luiz. He just arrived. Cold minus neither. Take or break. Make or break. Bravo. I said Vlahovic. Bravo. Bravo. At least one that is following. 3 players I said. Locatelli, Fagioli, Dusan. Locatelli because honestly it's a player that I always defended, but I was critic on him. I was harsh on him because he was not playing well. He was thinking sometimes he was doing well, and because of BS that we were criticizing and over criticizing why he doesn't deserve it. But if you're looking at the tier list, you will see that he was on somewhere in the bottom. Huh? Somewhere in the bottom. Even if I like the player, I don't care. He was not performing, but he knew it himself. Huh? And I said, guys, it's the 3rd season. I believe now it's the 4th season. I believe, I don't know, 3rd or 4th season of Locatelli. If he doesn't show now. I cannot stay and saying his potential is good. You will see he's thinking more about the team than himself. But show us at a certain moment. Locatelli totally changed, flipped it around, putting actually the coach in difficulty because for the coach he was not a starter. Bravo Locatelli. And then I told you Fagioli. Why? Because what did he show at Juve? Not a lot. Huh? No, honestly. If you're really honest, I know that we like the kid. I like the kid. I love the kid. But honestly, what did he show? He showed half a season of good Locatelli. Good Fagioli. That goal after Lecce that arrived in November, I believe. If not later. When was it? Let me check. I will tell you immediately because now I'm curious. I think it was more November than October. That game against Lecce was, and it was September. It was the last game of September, was it? Or was it in the return games? No, I'm stupid, guys. I'm looking at last season. It was 2 seasons ago. Wait, I will tell you immediately. Wait, give me a second because I want to have the exact date. It's easy. First goal of Fagioli with Juve. Arrives. The 29th of October. 29th of October. Bravo, Siraz. 29th of October. So it's, I told you, it's more November than October. Indeed. 29th of October. So it's already at the end of the first round when he's appearing to us, where we say, wow, fantastic. And then it's true that he's starting to play really well for the remaining part of that season, that Inter game. And then he disappears because of own responsibility, because there you cannot blame Juve. He totally disappears. And I always told you this season, attenzione, don't put him in your starting lineup when you're doing, because it will take time before he comes in. But he disappeared for an entire season. So we saw, let's say, 6 months of good fagioli. 6 months of good fagioli, guys. He's 24, huh? So this was the season for Fagioli to show. Locatelli, I explained. Fagioli, make it or break it this season. Now show us. You lost, and I was expecting a Fagioli with that fighting spirit as well, in saying, I lost a year in my career. If I didn't make that mistake, that can happen to everyone, guys. But if I didn't make that mistake, maybe I would have been a starter at you, and maybe you didn't go for Douglas Luiz or Cope Manners or whatever. I would have been a starter at that Juve, maybe, yeah? So show us. He totally disappeared. Today he didn't even enter. And Dusan Vlahovic, because Dusan Vlahovic went with ups and downs. And every time it was good, it was because he was a phenomenal. When he was down, it was because of Allegri. When he was not playing well, in big parts of the season, it was always someone to blame. Always, but never Dusan Vlahovic. We know it, huh? Dusan Vlahovic last year was a disaster. After match day 5, he disappeared until the month of January. You remember we said thank you, Vanya, because he found a girlfriend. It was official. And we said thank you because in that month of January, February was really important. And then finishing the season with that goal in Coppa Italia. But he has not been consistently good. And when he was playing bad, it's because of Allegri. When he was doing good, it was because of he was a phenomenal. And you will see with another coach. I said, okay, let's put all the talks aside. Show me this season with another coach. Show me. And this one is even worse as all the other ones. Then don't tell me, but he scored 11 goals. Yeah, I agree. But guys, seriously, Seriously. And it's not about I am against the player or not. If he extend the contract, lower his salary, I'm happy, yeah? Show us. But what we are showing you today is not enough for me. And I'm not sure that Giuntoli, I'm not sure that Thiago Motta are happy what we are seeing today. The messages of yesterday in press conference are clear, are really clear. Hey, then if he cannot take a pay cut, not be. The destiny is written, huh? As simple as that. Something else, guys? Or we can round up that disaster 0-0. I didn't see the words of Motta. I'm not even sure I want to read them today. Well, the title is We Didn't Create Enough. I want more from my offensive players. The coach of Juve spoke after the 0-0 against Brugge. What did he say? All the teams that played here had some difficulties, which is true. I always told you, Brugge will not be easy. They defend extremely well, and they don't give a lot of space behind. We knew it. We had difficulties without suffering, but not creating enough to win. We could have done better, respecting the opponent, and don't take away from them the merits, because they put in difficulty a lot of teams. We suffered not a lot, but we didn't create enough to win. But this is exactly what I told you without knowing what he would say. Did the goal that you were about to concede, was it enough to unlock you? He said, we suffered a bit, but not a lot. Today, after a lot of time, we had a lot of players at disposal, especially with our offensive players. We started with Wea, Nico, Bangula, then Conceição Vlahovic Yildiz entered. I want to add on these players also Kolo Muani. These are players that I want to see more, and they need to contribute more. How important is the role of Locatelli? Locatelli is important to have balance on the field. Manu knows when to go down, and he knows when to go and catch the opponent. With these situations on the field, I want to see more from our offensive players. Today, Samuel tried something more. The other fives, I want to see more from them. You see? He said that Samuel did something more from the other ones. So we were good in our analysis. Or at least he saw the same thing as we saw. How important will Douglas Luiz be from here to the end of the season? He said he's a player from a superior level in terms of technique. He's good. He's now doing well physically. And he gave us the opportunity to rotate that midfield. Ultimately, he did well with the other midfielders like Thuram, Locatelli, and Koopmeiners. Also Fagioli, that in the last days, weeks, didn't enter a lot, will have his opportunities if he continues to work like he's doing now. This means that in a lot of games, we will have the opportunity to rotate, to have the best from everyone. It's true. It's true. Yeah. I said it immediately. I said it immediately. Yeah, I was not wrong. I told you the easiest draws are the one of Atalanta and Inter. If you're speaking about the Italian teams, I said Juve, pay attention. It will be difficult. You can win and you can lose against every team. I, of course, didn't know at that time that we never lose and we never win. I didn't pay attention to that possibility of drawing against everyone. But I told you, we don't win. Jake, Beppe, your consistency as a content creator should be an inspiration to our team to win more games in a row. Maybe Thiago Motta needs to show GJustjuve in the locker room. I know that some players are watching the channel. I know that. I will not tell you who. Secret. One day I will tell you. Lavezzi, Luis, for Tonali, is there any true? We spoke about it, but you disappeared. We spoke about it. Is it true? We are in contact with Newcastle. It's real, for Kelly. It's real. And I cannot deny that there were some talks, but I don't think it's feasible, guys. Douglas Luiz, if there is Manchester City on him, he will not go to Newcastle. No, as easy as that. I tell you that there is also Manchester United on Douglas Luiz. I don't know if you know about that or not, but also Manchester United is there. So if you have the opportunity to go for 3 clubs, where do you go? City. Even if at City is there just as a sub waiting for, so playing, but waiting for Rodri, because when Rodri is back, ciao Douglas, and that's why they want a loan. While Juve say, no, if he needs to go, then you pay the money. Bravo, Ahmad. We all know it. He knows. That's why, maybe he could say, if I have the opportunity, I go somewhere else. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That there are rumors, that there were some information from one side, the other side, yes. Will it happen? I don't know. Anyway, we speak about that with a bit more in-depth news and talks tomorrow. Grazie, Juventini. Let's finish with how many Juventini we are here. Juventini of the world. 35,720. So 25, 24, 26, I don't remember. New Juventini here on the channel. Thank you to all the people that supported the channel, like Ninip, Abai, Daniel White, Gigachat from the stadium, Lavezzi, grandissimo Lavezzi, Arif, Sader, Rad, Tariq, Marco Genovese, Sylvain, Paolo, Onur Kam, Sader already said, Victor, Marco Genovese, Mlaggio, Nini Baranto, Darius, Mateus Henderson, Risencross, EP, Francisco Rivera Panita, Zaki Warfa, Massimo Pegoli, Jan Reigl, Nicolotti, but also to Jake, to Bogdan, to Maria, to Cecano, to Seraz, to Amatsako, to Ismail, to Sasha, to Natsen, to all of you. Guys, thank you. We see each other tomorrow. We don't give up. We don't give up. That would be the biggest mistake. Because of a draw today, we give everything up because we don't stop. This weekend. When is it? Saturday or Sunday? Let me just check that. When are we playing? Saturday or Sunday? If you know faster than me, then let me know. Huh? Matches, we play the 25th, which is on Saturday at 6 p.m. I'm tired. We really don't stop. And then the 29th against Benfica on Wednesday. Attenzione. Take example from Ismail, that is doing everything that he can to share it with people that he knows in Sweden, saying, guys, subscribe to GJustjuve. If all of us can do that, look, we are 264. If you find one more tomorrow, we have 264 more people on the channel tomorrow, which would lead us to 264, nearly 36. And we need to go towards 36 as soon as possible. Dai ragazzi. Ciao, forza.